You're watching Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network. Neville Tiger Football is presented by Parker Alexander Attorneys at Law, James Machine Works, Origin Bank, Go Family Health, Family Solutions, Mama DeLuca's Pizza, Martinez Chiropractic, David's Mobile Detail and Wash, Sonic on North 18th Street, Sleepy Hollow, Williams Orthodontics, Cody Riles, The Levy Grill, Nuke's Eatery, Tarver Family Dental, Liz McQueen, Neela Title Company, Fleet Feet, Frank Nettles Automotive, Roadrunner Mobile Detail, and Sunny 98.3. Now let's head out to the Family Solutions broadcast booth for Neville Tiger Football with Stewart Shelby, Robert Lane, and Jason Ewing, right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. Good evening and welcome to Toomey Ingram Field from Ball, Louisiana, as we get ready for tonight's district contest between the Tioga Indians and the Neville Tigers. As Tioga coming in with a 5-2 record, lost last week to Franklin Parish. Neville coming in also with a 5-2 record on the season. We're going to kick off the pregame show with this week's edition of Tiger Talk with head coach Jeff Tannehill.
All right, everybody, welcome back into our fourth and final segment here on Tiger Talk. I'm Stewart Shelby, rejoined by Neville head football coach Jeff Tannehill. And Jeff, before we get into Tioga, it's just good to see the pipeline still staying strong.
Yeah, Coach Hayes and Coach Dye and their staff, man, they do a great job down there. And, these kids, you can see them how much they've grown from last year. And, they had both 7th and 8th grade had great years. And just looking forward to them to getting a little bigger and stronger and faster and getting on up to Neville High School and play some football up there.
All right. Also, last week, Players of the Week from last week, sponsored by our good friends over there at Origin Bank. You'll see that should be here on your screen. There they are, right there. On offense, you had Caleb Vaughn.
He had 2 or 3 explosive plays the other night, and, he ran back a touchdown, caught a long pass. He's just been really good here lately, and just fun to watch him. Yeah, man. Puppy.
We talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of them out there.
Exactly, and they're definitely making some contributions. Yeah. And then there's Matthew Fobbs White there on defense, and you saw it on the highlights.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't on any offensive highlights.
Yeah, well, we didn't go Tiger Train the other night, but he would have been on there if he had been there. But he had a tremendous week, and he has for the last 3 or 4 weeks just played outstanding. Especially that Ruston game. Yeah, it's just we had some other guys that played just a little bit better or more key. Defensive players of that week, but he came out this week and it was unanimous, obviously, by the defensive staff who it was, and he just had a great night Friday night. Well,
he definitely did, and the Tigers are definitely glad to have him on their side in 2022. All right, the Tioga Indians down there near Paradise, Louisiana.
Near Paradise.
Near Paradise, just outside of Paradise, Louisiana. Will Anders and I took a little venture down there yesterday to check on the facilities, and they've got great facilities down there.
Do.
I highly recommend going down, making the trip. A lot of Tiger fans there. Always good to see when the Tigers hit the road, but
always bring a good crowd.
Yeah, it's not too far, about an hour 15, hour 30 minutes south of here. But 4-2, I believe, on the year. Yeah, 5. Wait. 5-2. Sorry,
5-2.
Yeah. I keep
week
forgetting
7.
we're in week 7. Yeah, they're 5-2 on the year. And let's talk about that team. We played them twice over the last 10 years. I believe in 15. It was 41-7. In 16, we beat them 45-0. That was the 2 years we had them in that. Right. We were in that district, the same type district that we're in.
Yeah. Coach Cook does a great job. He's done he's been there 6-7 years, and he's done a tremendous job down there. They're one of the Sinlaw teams that's always got a good program, and he does a great job. He's an offensive-minded guy. They run the spread, and they do a really fine job of throwing screens and catching the football and running good routes, and just a wide open spread offense. And it looks a lot like ours, and but they do a few more things that are screen wise that we probably don't get that far into. But defensively, they've just gotten better each week. I think they had a little letdown against Gina, and Gina ran it right at them a little bit. But, besides that, they played really good defense here the last couple of weeks. And, they held Franklin Parish to about 20 points the other night. But it came up short end of the stick on that. But, it's hard to gauge because, you don't really know the teams that they've played. Most of those are Sinlaw teams. And so it's hard to see the speed of the game and that kind of thing. But, we've played some of the teams that they've played, so we kind of got a bearing on it. But they have a really good defensive front, and they have some guys on the offensive front that's pretty good too. This Hayden Christian, number 74, he's a big kid. He's probably 6'6" or so, and probably goes to about 330.
He's a senior.
He's a senior. He's going to ULL, I believe, and he's also their punter, so you don't see that a whole lot.
No, you don't.
Their quarterback does a really good job. Gabe Sellers.
Another senior quarterback.
Yeah, and he's been in the system 2 or 3 years, so he's played a lot. Then they've got a wide receiver, Jacorian Norris, who is a really special player. He plays on both sides of the football for them. So, offensively they're pretty talented, and they spread it around to different receivers. They've got a tight end that's not a bad kid, number 7. I think his name's Ari Willis, but he's a wide receiver / tight end, so he'll move in and put his hand down. He'll stay out wide. Just a
keep
good
your eye
player.
on him.
Yeah, got to keep your eye on him. And then, defensively, 17, Noah Roberts, the linebacker, is a fine player. He's all over the field during the game. I'm trying to think of this number 5, Jaquarius Billups. He's a defensive lineman / linebacker. Sometimes he'll put his hand down in different fronts, and he's kind of a two-way guy. And then their nose guards, Jaden Padgett, number 57. He's probably their best D lineman of all of them, and he'll play head up on the nose. They'll move him to a shade and slide him into a 3-tech sometimes, but he kind of moves around a little bit. But he's a good player too, and so those are kind of the highlights of both sides of it. And we've got to go out and really execute on both sides like we have been the last couple of weeks, and definitely stay away from the turnovers and that kind of thing. But I look forward to our guys. Tuesday wasn't so great, but Monday and Wednesday were really good practices for us this week. So looking forward to a little walkthrough tomorrow, and then get ready for the pep rally on Friday and head to Tioga and play some ball.
Well, we've talked about it. A different season. This is you guys' fourth road game, I believe, of the year, or is it the fifth?
Fifth road game. Yeah.
Fifth road game. Yeah.
4 at home and 5 away.
That's right. I'd flip flopped it, but either way,
Will loves going on the road.
He does. He does. A lot less to do around the facility, but getting down to. Tioga, it's a place that
I've never been there. For the football game, I've never been there. So my first trip to the reservation.
Well, they call it the reservation, and it was a great field, nice turf field, great home stand. Mm-hmm. They have reserve seating. I mean, it's a really nice.
Yeah. Coach Cook's done a great job of creating a good atmosphere and a little backing, a little community effort, and. They do have a little atmosphere there.
It's right tucked in between the junior high school and the high school. The junior high school is on the main road, and then the high school is kind of tucked back down a little bit down the road. But everything's kind of in the middle of it, so there's a lot of room for parking. So it's going to be easy in, easy out. So there should be no excuses for you Tiger fans to not get down there.
Get a little road trip. You got a little burger barn about halfway down. You can stop and get you a burger.
I did. We did there on our way back. on our way back the other night, a little large chocolate shake and a junior. I say junior, but it was a jumbo bacon cheeseburger. But as when you come in there, I mean, these guys, they got, let's see, new press box, and you might have heard of Tioga a lot. They've done a lot of damage in baseball. Very talented.
Yeah, we've played them in baseball
program.
Quite a few times.
But as far as football goes, when we get through those Central Louisiana teams, I mean, this was that district, that we're seeing this year that we played in. I believe it was 5 years ago. Before we got moved into the Shreveport side.
Right. They've flip-flopped us back and forth for about 10 years now. So it's just, we never know. Every 2 years this could be a change.
Exactly. So, but Tioga is right down from Grant, and Peabody's not too far away. But that's what we're talking about. So the two losses from Tioga, Gina got them. I mean, that really was a springboard to launch Gina's season. They haven't lost since.
Right. They've really played well. I just spoke to their coach yesterday, and he just said, man, that we got some breaks in the Tioga game. I think they got some turnovers and might have had a scoop score or something to help win that ball game. And it was a close game. And then he said, man, we've just been playing lights out ever since. So it sparked Gina, to 3 straight wins, and it's kind of it's a little rivalry game for them too. So that was part of it. But
Franklin Parish, their only other, I believe, loss. Wasn't it? No.
Franklin Parish.
Yeah, it was Franklin Parish. Yeah,
they lost last week, 23-14 or something.
14-7. It was a close game, and you're talking about a Franklin Parish team that has really.
Had a great year.
Have a great year.
And Coach Burnett, he's doing a fine job over there. They got a nice set of receivers. They got a good quarterback. They're playing really good defense. So, they're having a good year. We've gotten a lot of power points from those guys. So,
exactly. I mean, this was one of those. You call it I wouldn't say it's hard when Neville's in these the 4A districts. I mean, there's teams that perennially aren't as maybe as up at the top half of that 4A bracket, but this year those teams are won some ball games. I mean, you got Tioga's at 5 and 2.
We're 2 or 3 in the power ratings because Tioga's won 5 games. Franklin Parish has won 5 or 6 games. Grant's won 4 or 5. Yeah, Grant's won 4 or 5 games, and Peabody's won 3 or 4 games. Yeah, so I mean, our district has played a really, had a successful non-district season. So that's part of the reason why we're as high as we are right now.
2 games coming up. We go to Tioga, and then at home to cap off the regular season versus Franklin Parish. What are you looking for? I mean, we say it every week. You want the Tigers to get better each and every week.
And I think we have. I really do. I mean, I saw a lot of improvement last week on some route running, some timing with the quarterbacks. I thought, offensive line did a great job last week, and so did the defensive line. So, those are areas that, when you get into the playoffs, you got to be really good at it. And, as we progress through this district schedule, it is try to play as mistake-free as you possibly can for as long as you're in there, and that's what, we did well against Peabody and Grant. So it's just what we're looking for this week. Again, I'm not worried about anybody but us right now. Let's get better ourselves.
Exactly. Better yourself. The focus for the duration. I mean, no matter the opponent, no matter the score,
right? You're
in there. Everybody's got a job to do.
Yeah, well, if the twos – like the twos came in the second quarter last week, they're expected to go in and play perfect. That's their, they've got to get better each week too. We'll be using them either in the playoffs or next year, and it's their job to make sure that they get better when they get a chance to play.
Well, it seems to be working. The Tigers have been clicking the past couple of years. I mean, a couple of years, yeah, and as well as the last couple of games. That it's good to see that offense kind of going, and you've really watched you talk about progression, and I look at the play of your quarterback in Brooks Anzalone. I mean, from throwing the ball week 1 to throwing the ball now, it's almost
Yeah.
And it's not night and day, but you could just see.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, him just getting into his receiving core.
Yeah, it's a lot of reps, a lot of time, and I mean it is, and they do a lot of it. I mean we do lots of it at practice, and it's just him getting comfortable in the pocket, with our offensive line, just trying to, to feel that pocket, both sides of it, when it's collapsing, when it's not, moving up in the pocket, keeping your eyes downfield, all that stuff that, you hear all the quarterback talk, but. Mm-hmm. I mean that's really what it is. And he is just
not cliches.
Yeah, he just gradually gotten better each week, and he throws such a good ball, especially the deep ball, and he's got a really strong arm, and he's tall, and he can see everything. So I'm just he's really progressed at a good rate so far.
All right, welcome back here to Toomey Ingram Field here in Ball, Louisiana, as that was the pregame with head coach Jeff Tannehill with Stewart Shelby. That was filmed Wednesday at Melvin's. Right now we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be right back. You're watching the pregame show right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers."
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved. Welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth here in Ball, Louisiana, as the Neville Tigers look to take on district opponent, the Tioga Indians. Before we get into anything, let's check out what the weather is tonight with our friend Jared Floyd.
I'll tell you what, the beautiful nights for football continue across all of North and Central Louisiana as we go through the nighttime hours tonight. Mid-70s at kickoff as the Tigers take on Tioga. Winds could stay a little breezy out of the south, especially in the first half. Those winds should die down a little bit as we progress on into the evening, but just be aware of that as we head through the night. Other than that, a dry night and should be a beautiful evening for football. Guys, enjoy the game. Have a great call.
All right, thank you, Jared. As you can see, it's a breezy night here in Ball, Louisiana. Let's throw it to Robert and Stewart up there.
Hey, thanks.
Where
thanks,
it's a little
Will.
breezier.
That's Will, as we are the extended version of the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We are across from the home side of Toomey Ingram Field here on the campus of Tioga High School as we await, I guess, the teams, the opening festivities here as the Tioga band is about to take the field. I hear they have some pregame deal that they do out there for the national anthem as well. And, due to that, our band and spirit groups are not going to be able to perform here in the pregame, but they are here in full effect, and they're lined up underneath the goalposts here at the stadium. But we are ready for this district contest. This is our third district game. We got one more to go as Franklin Parish comes to Bill Rupel next Friday night. But we're here for this one, and it should be an exciting one. Tigers are just coming out of their locker room, and they're about to go into underneath the goalpost here and get ready to come on to the field. But, as we bring my broadcast partner, Robert Lane, into the booth, Robert, we've been watching film all week, and what do you see are the keys for the Tigers' game plan here tonight?
Yeah, tonight, Stewart, offensively, we've got to start fast, pick up where we left off, eliminate penalties like we've been doing, keep playing crisp on offense like we've been doing, and then defensively we got to pressure this quarterback. They got some athletes on this Tioga football team at receiver, got a pretty good offensive lineman at left tackle, so we're going to have to really pressure this quarterback, and I'd like to see them create some turnovers. Defensively, I don't know what the number is, but we hadn't had – we hadn't had that out.
Yeah, we hadn't had many turnovers.
Yeah, we had a turnover on special teams for a touchdown last game. I'd like to see that on defense tonight.
All right, and we've got the Tigers getting ready to come out here. It's a great night for football here. It's been a while since we've been to Tioga. I believe 2016, the last time we were here. Will might be able to help. I mean, it was 41-3 one year, and we played them back to back that time when we were all in the district, and then I believe we won 45-0 when we were here, or 41-7. Either way, it was 40. Yeah, okay, thank you, Will. As our first time here with the network, and we are sitting up here in the stands on the visitor side, but we're still ready to bring you tonight's game.
Yeah, we got a little better look than we did at Ruston.
Yeah, we're a little higher.
We're a little higher, but not much. Good breeze blowing here tonight. It's a beautiful night. Sunset going down, and as Tioga's taking the field here.
If we're coming in, and there comes Tioga at smoke out of the tunnel across the way. I don't know if we can get a shot of that over there, but that's what's going on here, as they're doing kind of like the Florida State theme song as Tioga's coming out. They are going to be dressed in white pants, red uniforms, red jerseys, white numerals, and white helmets with the red T. And here come your Neville Tigers as they're about to break through the banner. Tigers ready to play. It's been a while since the Tigers hadn't won the district championship. They can dang near secure it with a win here tonight, Robert.
Yeah, Stewart, I was thinking about that earlier today. It's amazing how fast this season has gone by.
Yeah.
We're down to 2 games.
We're week 8 right here.
Yeah, we got Tioga and Franklin Parish next week, and if we can win these 2, we'll obviously seal the district championship. And the last week is a bye for the Tigers, so get healed up hopefully before we go into the playoffs.
And that playoff picture is starting to shape up, and it's still looking good for the Tigers. We may get into that later on in the ball game. We're going to have the coin toss and a whole lot more for you coming up as the Tioga band prepares their pregame ceremonies out there. You got the color guard out across the way, and we're going to try and get some shots of that. But before we do that, we're going to take a 3-minute break. A 3-minute break. When we come back, we will have the coin toss for you and get ready for kickoff.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see him in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
If you've been injured in an accident, you could be compensated in several different areas. You may have personal physical injuries. You may have financial injuries. You may have lost wages. These are all things that we can put our experience to work for to help you here at Parker Alexander.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
And welcome back as you see the Tioga Marching Band exiting the field. A nice rendition of our national anthem and their pregame stuff. It's Cancer Awareness Month, and they had a little pink dust shower or whatever they're doing over there as we're just about ready for our captains and the coin toss. Vince Burke's going to be handling the sideline duties for us this evening. Jason Ewing been on a little anniversary trip out there, so we're glad to have him coming back. But Vince is getting out there, and we're going to check in with him. Captains for the Tigers are Brooks Anzalone and Matthew Fobbs-White. And I'll get the numbers for the Tioga Indians. Let's take it to Vince.
You guys there?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
There we go. Call you while you the visiting team. Since you the visiting team, I want you to call it. You see that coin? That's heads. What that say? Tails. What you call? Tails. Tails. If you win the toss, you want what? You want to defer. Come on in, Bobby. Head. You have won the toss. You want to defer. Oh, which way you want to kick? Towards the clock.
All right, you heard it there.
All right.
Yeah, break that down for us there, Vince.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting a little delay. Teds, they chose to defer. They're going to defend they're going to defend the north end of the end zone, so we'll get the ball first. They'll kick off to us first, and we'll go on offense.
All right, thank you, Vince. The Tioga, the captains for Tioga Or number 4, their quarterback, Gabe Sellers, and their big offensive tackle, Hayden Chrisman, who is also their punter. So the Tigers lose the toss. Tioga wins it. They defer, and they'll be kicking it. They said they're going to be kicking towards the clock, which is into the wind.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know.
I watched the referee. He originally said that Tioga was going to receive, and then he swapped and said Neville was receiving. So I don't know.
Yeah, we heard defer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some confusion down here on the sidelines as well. Coach Tannehill had the kickoff group ready, and they just had to swap it out with the kick return unit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tioga's about to kick it off, and that's going to kick off our Sleepy Hollow Furniture first half. And we thank the Falks and everybody at Sleepy Hollow Furniture for their support of the Neville Tigers this year. And go by and check out their vast inventory, not only for your patio, but your inside, your home, your bedding, everything. They got some great stuff. They can help you with your design. They can do it all. But Sleepy Hollow Furniture in the corner of 9th and Louisville in Monroe. All right, Robert. Tigers are going to get a chance on offense here. They've got their 2 sophomores back there. That's Cam Riley and Jalen Nichols, I believe. From our vantage point, they were right on it. We were right on the 20-yard line in
perfect.
the corner right here. So
that's Caleb Vaughn.
Oh, it's Vaughn.
Is it Vaughn?
Okay. So it's Vaughn and Riley back there?
Yeah, Vaughn and Riley.
All right, got it. Thank you, Vince. All right, handling the kicking duties for Tioga is number 10. This one's going to be returnable. That's Vaughn. He's got it up the left side. He's got one man to beat. He's gone. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Tigers. Caleb Vaughn picks up right where he started last week with a 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
And Stewart, I know Coach Tannehill's glad to see that touchdown 2 weeks in a row, but that means another steak dinner for this Neville team.
That's right. You tell Ritter to get the coals hot.
Ritter and Briard better get the steaks ready. That's 2 in a row. So great job there by Vaughn.
All right, here are the Tigers in the swinging gate. Rudy Dozier snapping it, and the Tigers are going to snap out of it and set up for the extra point. Chandler Pettis set to kick it away. That took 11 seconds off the clock. The Tigers are going to be up 7-0 because that kick is good. All right, 11:49 to go in the first quarter. Tigers lead 7-0. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
This is where I run.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. You see Coach Taylor Birch roaming the sidelines. His offense got to wait another series to get back out there because Caleb Vaughn took it to the house on the opening kickoff, and we were discussing it at the over the break, Robert and I, and why you win the toss, you kick into a 15-mile-an-hour wind right here. So
I don't know. And now Neville's going to kick off here, and that's Pettis kicking off, I believe, and he's got the leg to put it in the end zone with the wind, without the wind. So see what happens here. Ball was blown off by the wind. That shows you.
It shows you how strong it is right here.
What they're dealing with out
here. We're gripping our rosters with tightly.
Yeah.
Because it'll be down at the other end.
Yeah.
Here's Pettis. Puts a leg into this one, and the returner is going to get close to the goal line, and he's going to bring it out. That's number 2, I believe, Travis Adams bringing it out. He's going to bring it out to around the 19-yard line. So about an 18-yard return, and Tioga's offense is going to take the field.
Yeah, good job there by the kickoff coverage team covering that kick. We've had a little bit of issues with that here the last few games, and Neville coverage team did a good job there getting him down.
We're going to get to those starters here after this first play. The quarterback, Sellers, in the shotgun. He brings a man in motion across. He's looking to throw. He's got 10. That's Bradley Riccardi cutting across the field. He makes the catch, but he's upended. I don't know if we have that replay right there, and he's down on the turf here. As you see Riccardi come across, and nice job there by Robert Graves of bringing him down for a short gain of about 2 or 3. But while we're down there, it looks like he's up and going to be okay. But while we have a little quick minute, let's go over those defensive starters. All right, we'll do that in just a second.
Yeah, glad to see that young man get up. That was a big-time hit, and I was worried he kind of got bent over there. And good job there.
So we've got second down and about 4 here for Tioga. This time Sellers is going to hand it off. Not much running room there for, I believe that was Jeremiah Caldwell. And he's slow to get up off the turf. It might have gained a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 here for the Indians.
Yeah, it looked like they just tried to run the inside zone there and or power. And Neville's defensive line did a good job getting penetration there and blowing that up kind of right at the line of scrimmage.
You see that big left tackle, Hayden Chrisman, number 74. Don't have a height and weight on him, but he is a large young man. Fobbs White on him there as they sniffed that out. They tried the little inside handoff, and I think every Neville defensive lineman made that tackle.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from our angle there, but it was a lot of white jerseys in the backfield.
Loss of about 2 on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 5, and the Indians are going to be punting once again into the wind, and their punter is that number tackle. 74, the tackle, Hayden Chrisman.
This may be the biggest punter of all time. He's got to be 6'5", 6'6".
You can see. I mean, you can tell where he is because he is his helmet is higher than every other Tioga Indian.
It kind of looks like the old Andy Reid punt, pass, kick.
That's Breland Robinson back around the 45-yard line to receive this punt, and that's going to take a Tioga bounce. And it's going to roll across the 35 down to the 34-yard line, and that's where the Tiger offense will take over for their first offensive drive of the night.
Yeah, and Stewart, I talked about it in the keys of the game. We want to pick up where we left off offensively. You know, you've got your starters out there. They hadn't played a whole lot the last 2 weeks. So let's get out here, play with intensity, play with focus, and let's move the ball down the field and put some points on the board.
All right, after this play, we cue up those offensive starters. We'll get those here for you. All right. Tigers split 3 wide out to the far side of the field. If you're listening to us on the radio on 99.3, they're moving from our left to the right. They hand it off to Nichols. He's got running room on the left side, breaks it outside, and is not going to be able to break that tackle as he crosses the 40 out to the about 42-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and, let's say, 2 yards. And here's the offensive front for the Tigers. At left tackle, you got Lance Hurd, Ronald Wilhite's the left guard, Taylor Quinn, your center. The right guard's Braden Blade. The right tackle, Jaden Owens, and Mason Shelby there at tight end. We'll get the backs and receivers after this. They bring the other tight end, that's Thomas Campbell, in to lead this play, and they hand it off once again to Nichols. He's going to have the first down. And that's going to move the chains for the Tigers, and that first down, like every first down the Tigers gain this year, is brought to you by our good friends at Sonic on North 18th Street. Here's the skills at quarterback, Brooks Anzalone. The running backs, Jalen Nichols, the sophomore. Wide receivers, you got Hanlon, Vaughn, and Jaden Gibson, the senior. First down and 10. They hand this once again to Nichols. He cuts back against the grain, Nice run there from Nichols as he crosses the 50 and the big T there in the middle of the field. He's going to be close, another 8-yard gain there on first down, making it 2nd down and 2 for the Tigers.
Yeah, good block there by Thomas Campbell to kind of pop him free, and Nichols did a good job of sticking his foot in the ground and cutting back against the grain and getting some positive yards there.
All right, Nichols split to the left, or standing to the left of Anzalone. The Tigers with 4 wides right here. They're looking to throw. Quick screen out to Vaughn. He drops it. Had blockers out in front. He just got a little quick on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, we ran the RPO there. They had the power play called, the running play to the boundary. And Anzalone looked up and had the numbers out to the field and made a good throw, just couldn't quite hold on to the ball. And it was going to go for some big yardage too.
Tigers switch out a couple of receivers for some tight ends, trying to get this first down here on 3rd down and 2. Now that whistles are blown, there's a flag. It looks like that's going to be offsides against Tioga. That's going to mark off 5 yards to give the Tigers another Sonic on North 18th Street first down.
That's easy yardage right there. Use the hard count and move the chains there. It's Neville offense, like I said, stay in rhythm, play with some tempo, and get the ball in your guys' hands and have a long, methodical drive.
7:57 to go here. Tigers leading this one 7-0 after the opening kickoff return from Vaughn. Anzalone's going to keep this himself. Scratch out a few yards. Let's say about 4. Be 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers.
Yeah, good first down run there by Anzalone. I couldn't tell if he was reading that or if it was a quarterback run, but good hard run up in the interior of the defense there.
All right, Anzalone looking to throw this time. Throws the quick one out to Gibson to the near sideline. He's going to be close to first down yardage, and I think – no, I don't think he's got it. Yeah, he does have it. That's going to be a first down for the Tigers, and it's – just give us a second. We got from our angle. It's hard to see the old depth perception down there.
Yeah, and Anzalone did a good job there. Threw the hitch into the boundary to Gibson, who's a big target. Gibson used his long arms to make the catch and get up the field to get the first down there. They had soft coverage there, and we took advantage of it by throwing the hitch.
All right, here is Anzalone on the keeper, a nice run, and as he's tripped up, that's going to be another first down according to Skip Portman. So as I'm watching him down there. So I think a nice run there by Anzalone is going to give the Tigers another Sonic drive-in first down. The Tigers, nice little drive here. Their first offensive possession. They do lead 7-0, and we are just under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Anzalone's going to motion Nichols out of the backfield. They're going to do a quick forward pitch there. That's Caleb Vaughn. He makes a cut inside. They're going to say he is in for a touchdown. I heard whistles.
Yeah.
We got a flag.
There's a flag. I don't know. Vince down there. I can't. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. A block in the.
A block in the back. Block in the back, according to Vince. Yeah,
holding.
Okay, so that's coming back. But they blew it. It's like they blew it dead before it was dead.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I think we Nichols and the I don't know if it was a linebacker or defensive back kind of got into it there behind the ball. Nichols was blocking, but it looked like he must have been holding him pretty good. And the referee inadvertently blew the whistle to kind of break them up, and it was a little early.
Okay, backs them up 10 yards. It's first down and 20 now for the Tigers. As Brooks Anzalone moves some players around. They got 4 wide now. Anzalone throws it out to Vaughn again. They had the same play, and this time he can't hook up with him as well.
Yeah, that throw was just a little out in front of Vaughn. Vaughn got his hand on it, but we've got to be able to hit those balls. That's the execution that you've got to be able to do there. And, again, a holding penalty will back you up and kind of be a drive killer. You got to try to overcome that.
Yeah.
here with it being second and long.
2nd and 20 here for the Tigers. They still stay with 4 wides. They throw. This is a little comeback route. That's Kari Hughes on the reception for the Tigers. He's going to get a couple, but that's it. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 15, I'm going to say, for the Tigers. And there's a Tioga player down around the 27-yard line. Ball's placed at the 29-yard line of Tioga. So this is going to be an injury timeout as that young man is down right there. So, all right, so the first half has gone nice. I mean, the first opening quarter, we've got the Caleb Vaughn 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, and the Tigers, their first offensive drive, they're setting up for a 3rd down and 15 play from the Tioga 29. That young man that was injured, that's number 57, Jaden Padgett, one of their defensive linemen. He's walking off, but he's walking off under his own power, although a little bit gingerly. Yeah. The Tigers break the huddle. And now 3rd and 16. Here's Anzalone to throw. Looking for the deep ball. He's going to Bradley Hanlon into the corner of the end zone. There's some contact there as he gets into the end zone, but that ball sailed on him. That downwind throw.
Yeah, he was throwing that with the wind, and I couldn't tell it was well overthrown.
Yeah. You see the replay. That ball, they were looking for Hanlon in the back corner. There was some contact, but the ball had drifted into the back of the end zone. And now that's Chandler Pettis setting up for what would be
46 yards.
46-yard field goal attempt. Snaps back. The kick is up, and it's going to be no good, wide to the right. So the Tioga defense holds the Tigers from points here on this drive, and they turn the ball over on downs.
Yeah, eliminating penalties is what I was talking about in the pregame, and we had a holding call that actually I think we scored a touchdown.
Yeah,
the holding call backs us up because it's a spot foul.
Yeah,
and we on 1st down we don't make a good enough throw or catch, and don't execute on 1st down. It puts us behind the chains, and so it's a drive killer. So defense is going to take over here, and hopefully we can get a stop here of this Tioga offense and get the ball back and get another drive.
6:03 remaining here in the first. It looked like they're going to go back to the spot the ball at the 20. On the field goals you missed, it's like a touchback. So
that kick had the distance too, guys. It was just
it was wide
slightly to the right. I think the wind helped as well.
Sellers looking to throw on 1st down into the wind. He was looking for number 2, Travis Adams, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Indians.
Yeah, it looked like he had Travis Adams open, maybe with a good throw. You got to stick it on him there up the sideline, but kind of in between the corner and safety. But that ball drifted and drifted out of bounds there, and creates a 2nd and long here.
All right, Tioga splits 2 wide. Motion a tight end over to the right. They're going to hand this ball off on the sweep, and that's just blown up nicely. Rudy Dozier comes in, lays a lick on the Tioga running back, and he's going to lose, looks like about 4 yards. 3rd down and 14 now from Tioga.
Yeah, and Stewart, that's the old buck sweep there. Just out of the shotgun, and the Neville defensive speed and pursuit shut that play down pretty fast. You could see the whole Neville defense was on it pretty quick. Where that play normally gets outside, tonight it's going to be a little tougher.
3rd and 14 here for Tioga. Sellers moves, I believe that's Jalen Payne, and there's a flag on the play here. They're going to say the Tigers might have been a little quick off the ball. It's offsides against Neville.
Yeah, I believe they may have gotten Fobbs White or I didn't catch the number, the safety. They had a little stunt coming, a little blitz from the short side of the field, and we just didn't quite time it up right, and it could have given Tioga some problems if we timed that right, but unfortunately we jumped off sides there.
3rd down and 14 now turns into 3rd down and 9. Same formation out of Tioga. They split 3 wide to the far side of the field, 1 to the near. Henry Cagle actually dropping back. Deep middle coverage. This ball is thrown towards the sideline and just out of the grasp of Bradley Riccardi down the Neville sideline, which is our near sideline here. And now Tioga is going to have to punt this football away. But as we set up for that punt, we got the defensive starters. Let's go ahead and get those guys taken care of. Will? Here we go. Across the defensive front, you've got Brody Whiteley, D'Angelo Woods, Anzelo Perkins, Fobbs White, Rudy Dozier, Breland Robinson, your linebackers. The defensive backfield is – okay. Is Graves, Elam. As this punt goes straight up in the air, it might blow. You see the wind taking effect on that. Almost took out a cheerleader. Let's finish up those defensive backfield starters. You said we have Graves, Elam, Cagle, your safeties, your corners, or Allen Price and Cam Riley. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10. Let's see where they spot this ball.
It's going to be on the 25-yard line.
Thanks, Vince. 25-yard line. See?
Was it going to net 5 yard? What were they on the 20?
I think they were close to the 20.
Close to the 20, yeah,
right
so
there.
It's going to net 5 yards.
That'll hurt your average.
Yeah.
You can thank your captains for making you kick it to the wind in the first quarter.
Yeah, and so kicking the field goal, it was okay. We got the stop, and we actually got the ball.
Yeah, better field position.
Better field position, yeah. Well, they're stepping it off now, actually.
I don't know.
I don't know what happened. They're going to put it on the 35, it looks like.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I didn't see a flag, but they pulled it back 10 yards, so we'll be on the 35
Maybe
yard.
just a better spot. So the 35-yard line, the Tigers have it 1st down and 10, 4:51 to go here in the first. Gibson comes across in motion. They hand the football off to Jalen Nichols. He bounces off some tacklers. Nice, tough run. And it looks like that's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers as Nichols steps off for about 12 yards.
Yeah, and again, that was the power play, and Thomas Campbell was the lead blocker there. He kicked out the end and allowed for Nichols to get a good positive run, good hard run by Nichols to get a 1st down.
All right, the Tigers now split 4 wide again, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near. That's Gibson. Anzalone looking to throw. There's the quick one, and that's picked off as it's through the hands of Caleb Vaughn. And, that's the 3rd ball to Vaughn, and he's just having a tough night here thus far. Didn't see the young man that picked it, but it was one of the linebackers that was just sitting there. Vaughn was open, but the hitch route went right through his hands.
Yeah, it was a good throw, as you can see on the replay there. I couldn't tell. It looked like it was questionable whether or not the Tioga guy actually caught the ball. He dove for it. Hard to tell from our angle, but unfortunate break there, and that just comes down to execution.
Yeah,
that's nothing that Tioga did. That's something that Neville's got to clean up. Just catch the ball.
I'm frustrated. Jeff Tannehill walks down towards this sideline, and there's a completion from Sellers. That's Jacorian Norris on the catch. That's going to be a gain of about 7. 2nd down and 3 upcoming for Tioga. Tioga yet to gain a 1st down here. This is their 3rd offensive possession.
Yeah, good tackle there by the cornerback coming up, making the open field tackle for just a short gain there on 1st down.
This time, Tioga puts 3 wides to our side of the football field. Sellers looking to throw the little inside screen, and I think a Tiger got a hand on it. I don't know if we can see it here on the Parker Alexander replay.
Looks like Fobbs White may have gotten a hand on it right there.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He's looking for Jacorian Norris. A nice play by Matthew Fobbs-White, who's just having a good game after good game. I mean, he is playing. He is playing with his ears pinned back.
He's a heck of an athlete, and you go look at him in shoulder pads and uniform. That's what you're supposed to look like as a football player.
All right, 3rd down now and 3 here for Tioga. Sellers once again looking to throw. Pressure's coming up. They're going to sack him. I see Fobbs-White in there that's Matthew Fobbs-White with a sack. That's going to drop it back. There was somebody on his feet, too. That might have been Anzalone Perkins on his feet. But nevertheless, that is a loss of about 7. And it's going to be 4th down and 10. And Hayden Crispin's going to set up for his 3rd punt of the night. Breland Robinson standing around the Tioga 47-yard line. Punt gets away. It's a low one. Bounces. Robinson picks it up at the 47, makes a move, and still on his feet, but he's across the 40 out to the Tioga 38-yard line. And there's a Tiger down back around the 15, and he's getting up. That's Tytron Hanley. He's jogging off. He's all right. I think he just got maybe –
he got the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
Tytron had the scoop and score last week against Grant after the block punt.
You know, Stewart, offensively we're coming out here and we've had a couple of drives and done some good things, but we've also shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
And again, we've got to come out and execute. You know, we've had 2 games where we hadn't played a lot.
Yeah.
So you gotta concentrate even more.
Stay crisp.
That's right.
All right, here's Anzalone from the shotgun. He hands the football off. That's Vaughn. Makes a cut around the 25. Still on his feet. A lot of blocking going down there at the end of that play.
Helmet came off.
That was Nichols' helmet coming off at the end of that play. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3 now for the Tigers. That ball is somewhere near the 30-yard line. Anzalone hands this one off. That's Jacob Robinson. Just runs right into his blockers, kind of missed that seam. He's going to get a short gain of maybe a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Tigers. As Nichols comes back in after had to sit out that play.
Robinson just looked like he just didn't quite find the hole and ran it into a host of Tigers and the Tioga Indians, and I guess got back right at the line of scrimmage there.
Tigers bring their tight ends back in there. Just split 2 wide to the near side. That's Gibson and Hanlon. 1:14 to go here in the first quarter of play. Tigers leading Tioga 7-0. There's a handoff, and he's not gonna get it. Some backside pressure from number 57, Jaden Padgett, is going to bring down Nichols, and they're going to lose a couple. It's going to be 4th down and 5 for the Tigers.
Yeah, I couldn't tell, but like you said, it was pressure from the backside.
The Tigers were pulling a few guys and
somebody
didn't account for 57.
That's right. They missed their back block.
All right, 4th and 5. Tigers are going for it. There's a little throw out to Hanlon. Anzalone's pass is complete, and that's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a 1st down. Yes, it is. So a nice play on 4th down. The Tigers convert.
Yeah, good job there of executing and getting it to the sure-handed Hanlon.
Yeah.
We've seen him really grow this year as a receiver and kind of has become starting to become a leader on this football team.
Well, 7 seconds left in this first quarter. The Tigers, are they going to be able to get the snap off? 3, 2, no, that's not. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Folks, your score, Neville 7, Tioga nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." Welcome back, everybody, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We're halfway through the Sleepy Hollow first half. Tigers sitting here right in front of us now. We got a good view of this one.
Bird's eye view now.
Ball's at the 26-yard line. Anzalone drops back to pass. He's looking for Gibson. He comes back for the football and has the catch. He crosses the 15 to the 14-yard line of Tioga, and that's another Sonic on North 18th Street first down.
Yeah, good job there by Anzalone, throwing it, recognizing the coverage and throwing him open, throwing Gibson open. He stopped him, kind of a back shoulder throw, and Gibson did a good job of coming back to the ball and making the catch.
The Tigers are set up now. A first down on the Tioga 14-yard line. Anzalone going to bring Gibson across in motion. That's the handoff to Nichols up the middle. He's got some tough running. He's going to get down to around the 7-yard lines where they're going to mark him down. Actually, yeah, the 6. The nose of the football is at the 6. It'll be second down and 2 for the Tigers as they're knocking on the door of that Tioga end zone.
Yeah, it's weird. It's 7-0, but you feel like Neville has had the ball and done good things.
It's been in control of this football game.
We had 2 drives where we just shot ourselves in the foot that we should have had points.
All right, here's the second down play. Anzalone hands it off. That's Nichols. He's got running room, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers from 6 yards out.
Yeah, good job there by the offensive line. They just, they moved Tioga's front 4 basically into the end zone, as you can see here on the
on the Parker Alexander replay, and they moved some bodies. Yeah. You saw the offensive linemen in the end zone.
Yeah.
So, and I would like to say hey to our man Jay Traylor. He's not in Portugal this time, but he did come back with Portugal with the COVID. So we hope. I know I've been talking with him. He's doing fine. Everybody's got it, but he's watching from home doing the stats. So we thank him for his diligent efforts. There's the extra point by Pettis. It's good, and it's 14-0 Tigers. 9:57 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second break with more Neville Tiger football.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. And Vince Burks, we were talking there on the break. That clock just kept running during the kick.
I don't know if that's some kind of foreshadowing, maybe. I hope so. You know, with the new 42 points?
42 points.
The new 42
is the number
rule.
that a lot of people have been gunning for.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
All right, Chandler Pettis set to kick it off into the wind here. Tioga's going to have a return here. That's going to be number 1, or that's Travis Adams on it, and he's hit hard. at around the 27-yard line by number 26, Dakota Newton. That was actually Travis Adams on the return. And he returns it out, like I said, to the 27-yard line is where they're going to spot that football. And here comes Tioga on their 4th offensive possession. Thus far, I was looking at the stats. Here in the first quarter, Grant with 51 yards of total offense. As they try a little option play, the quarterback, Sellers, is going to keep it. He's going to lose a yard back to the 26. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. But Grant managed to get 51 yards, had no first downs, 25 on the ground, 26 through the air, and that's through their first 3 possessions. This is their 4th offensive possession. The Tigers, that can't be right, Jay.
He was in
They
Portugal.
don't have 323 yards of offense just yet. But he might have included the kickoff return on that. All right, here's Sellers back to pass. He's throwing to really nobody. It's going to fall incomplete at the feet of a few Neville Tigers here on the sideline. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Indians.
Looked like Sellers was just getting that ball out of his hand. He had a little pressure, and the play before that, he faked the sweep and ran it in there on the quarterback run, and the Neville defense was all over him. And that time he caught it, and it was a pretty ball, but he got the ball out of his hand pretty quick there.
All right, 3rd down and 11. Sellers going to split 4 wide. And that's number 9, I believe, Jalen Payne in the backfield. Nope, that's number 8, Jeremiah Caldwell. Hard count trying to get the Tigers. Tigers doing a good job of standing pat. And now a flag. They snap it, but the whistle had blown. I believe Tioga might have jumped.
Maybe a delay of game.
Yeah, it was delay of game.
Delay of game, okay. So we wait for the official. Yep, delay a game against Tioga. That's going to back them up 5. Make it 3rd down and 16. Ball placed at the Tioga 21-yard line. There's a score alert. We're watching. If you're watching the ticker at the bottom, Ouachita leads West Monroe 14-10. Here, that's in the first quarter of play. And if you're a PowerPoints guy, you want people that we've played. You want them to win as many games as possible. A Ouachita win would be good. Sellers, once again, back to pass. He's feeling some pressure. There's a toss. He throws it down, but I think that's going to be a hold. Ball is incomplete. If that is a hold, which Rudy Dozier's looking disgusted here, but let's see what's happening.
Fobbs is clapping.
That's a hold against Tioga. The Tigers are going to decline this, I would assume, because it's 4th and 16 here. And they're going to force another Hayden Christensen punt. Chrisman punt.
Yeah, we did a good job, of rushing the quarterback, but we did this last week. When we rush, we go past the quarterback.
Yeah.
And allowed him to escape and get up, and you want to kind of set the edge, and there's a spot. There's a spot that you want to rush to, and don't allow him to step up.
That's Jacob Robinson back to return this one. He's sitting around the 50. This one's going to bounce at around the 45. Robinson's going to pick it up and get up the sideline. A nice job from getting some extra yardage here for Jacob Robinson.
So, good job by Robinson, because he added to that punt. That was a good punt.
Yeah.
And Robinson caught it, went up the sideline, and looked like he got about 15 yards.
Yeah.
And that's 15 yards your offense doesn't have to get. As the Tigers are going to take over here, it looks like around midfield.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. That ball is placed, looks like around the 50-yard line. Yep.
I think Breland Robinson suffered a little minor injury there, so he was not back there on the return.
I got you.
He looks like he's okay, but he has a little gimp.
No sense in having him back there returning that kick. All right, here's the reverse. This time to Bradley Hanlon. He breaks a tackle, and he's across the 50 out to the 45-yard line, so a gain of about 5 for Hanlon on the reverse. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers.
Yeah, good job, a little trickery there, and good job by Bradley of getting north and south there and getting the positive yards. Tioga didn't over-pursue. It looks like we got a guy down for Tioga there on their sideline.
There is a young man. I can't see his number over there, but there is another injury. I mean, he is literally a couple of yards from the Tioga sideline, but he looks like he's in a little pain. But and if we're going maybe lengthwise, I don't know if we can get a shot of this cheerleaders from left to right here, but like the stands, we got the band to our far right here, but the cheerleaders from our where we're standing, which is on the 20, they're going dang near to the opposite 30 down there. There's a lot of Tiger spirit on the sidelines here at Tioga. At the reservation is what they call it down here.
Yeah,
nice facility here.
Yeah,
at
this is a great place. They got a turf field and a good track, and it's a big stadium.
It is.
Yeah.
Well supported down here in central Louisiana. As that young man is still, now he's finally helping him off. I believe that's number 1, Jacorian Norris, which one of their playmakers. All right, Tigers, 2nd down and 5 from the Tioga 45-yard line, 7:20 to go here in this first half. They lead 14-0. This time Jacob Robinson in at quarterback. He's got some running room, makes a cut, and is brought down around the 32-yard line. That's going to be a Sonic drive in on North 18th Street, first down. And they, Vince, they snuck Jacob Robinson in there on us.
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, we're
I think he even snuck in on me. I didn't recognize he was coming my way until I saw the number 11 on his jersey. Well, it was a nice little play.
Tigers driving again here. Handoff this time to Nichols as he looks for room on the right side, has a cutback around the 25-yard line. He's going to fall forward. He's going to be closer to a first down at the 22-yard line. I think they're going to move the chains, and they will.
Yeah, good job there by Gibson on the far side. He held his block there. He's the receiver on the far side, 89, and allowed the running back, the cutback to happen and get the first down.
Now we have a timeout on the field. I believe that's taken by Tioga, so we're going to take one as well. Wait a second, they're blowing whistles. Hold on. Let's.
No, it was a.
Yeah, it's a chain issue with a chain.
Oh, okay,
right here.
okay,
They're getting the tape out.
Yeah, the chain disconnected from the sticks.
The chain is, you're saying it's loose?
Well, the little clamp that holds it down, unclamped, and I don't know. It looks good now.
They had all kind of people. Like how many how many people on the sidelines did it take to fix the chain?
Well, you guys,
we got another. I don't know if it is fixed yet.
You got to know that Skip fixed it, right?
He's there.
All right.
He's on it. He's monitoring. Hey,
actually, it's not fixed.
Subway Steve.
Yeah,
he's down here at Tioga. They're at Mama DeLuca's Pizza there on Lammy Lane, one of our proud sponsors. All right, so we're still working on the chain. I wonder if Will could get us some pretenders, a little chain gang. Can you get that, like some back in? Some bumper music. I know Justin Wilson probably can back there at Sunday 98.3. But they're going to bring everybody off as they are still working on the deal. Let's go down to our man on the scene down there. Is Vince Burks. They fixed one side, now they're trying to fix the other.
Okay, guys, now I don't want to assume anything, but the chain was at 12 yards.
Oh, really?
I don't know if we've been in 12-yard first downs, but the chain was at 12 yards now, and they got to roll it up to get it back to 10 and kind of jimmy it up so it can be a 10-yard stick here. So
I gotcha.
Yeah, they just loosened up about a yard. I said about 2 yards. About a yard was.
So now we're down from the 22, and it stretches to the 12.
Well, that's maybe where Jay got the 300 yards from.
Yeah.
I can't believe the Skip didn't have it marked off. He's
down
been
there
running those chains
with
forever.
a range finder.
That's
or
right.
something.
Yeah, he could look at those chains and tell they were 10 yards.
Right.
All right.
Well, now they just taped it around itself, so we're back at 10 yards now.
All right. So,
whatever
and I feel sorry for Tioga. They got 2 yards closer. They were at second, like 3rd and 2 a couple of times.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers from the Tioga 22. Anzalone calling for the ball. Nichols has the handoff. He's going to get around 4 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 6 here for the Tigers.
Yeah, just handed the inside zone play there, and
the big bodies were pushing. That time Nichols was standing directly behind Anzalone. He jogs over to the sideline as
got Robinson.
Robinson's going to stay at
running back.
Shelby comes back in at tight end. You've got Campbell on one end, Shelby on the other, and then you see Lance Hurd and the rest of the big guys there on the Tiger offensive line. They're going to motion Campbell to the right side. They're going to hand this football off. There's Jacob Robinson, got a big hole. He's at the 5, and he's tackled there as he crosses the 5. They're going to say that's where he got to. That's going to be a 1st and goal for the Tigers. Nice hole there on the right side.
Yeah, and a good run there by Robinson. He really hit that hole hard, and you can see here on the replay, he was shot out of there, and Tioga caught up with him just there at the 5-yard line.
And it was Maximus Kadrimus on the tackle right there, the touchdown saving tackle. I'm glad he was the first defensive guy I called for Tioga. I have to work on that one. Kind of threw me for a loop. All right, here's the handoff. That's Nichols. He weaves his way through and into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This time from 5 yards out. That's Nichols' 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Yeah, and good drive there by the Tigers. We sputtered early, in the first quarter, and right there we were able to put together a good drive and good execution, moving the chains and then running the football in there to make it 20-0 here as we attempt the point after try.
All right. The clock's running on the extra point. It was 4:14 when they started. We're down to 3:58. Here's Jacob Robinson, and he bowls his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So they snuck that one in. That's a different look. 22-0 Tigers, 3:49 to go here in the first half. We'll be back after this 30-second break with more Neville Tiger football.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. And Chandler Pettis teeing this football up as the Tigers have taken a 22-0 lead over the Indians from Tioga. We're going to get to that replay of the extra point. Kind of caught us all a little off guard. Kick's going to be taken by, that's number 1, Jacorian Norris. He's going to be bottled up around the 30-yard line. And that's where Tioga will take over 1st and 10. All right, Will, throw us that replay there on the Parker Alexander attorney-at-law replay. Nope. Yep, the other one. There we go. Got to go back and find it.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing back there. We'll get it here. All right, let's let them. They're lining up for this play. As you see, the Tiger defensive line ready for action here. Here's Sellers from the shotgun. He's going to try to quick pitch out to number 8. He's got running room. He's going to go. That's Jeremiah Caldwell. He's at the 10-5 touchdown. Couple of missed tackles at the line of scrimmage, and Caldwell takes off. A 70-yard touchdown for the senior running back from Tioga.
Yep, good run, and just looked like Neville just kind of let their guard down there. They had the play. It looked like kind of wrapped up. He made a couple of moves there on the interior, and he was gone.
He is running around everywhere on the other deal. So now it's a 22-6 ball game, and the extra point here, I believe that's Caleb Woolery for the point after. Snaps back, the kick is up, and it's good. 3:23 to go in the first half. Tioga's on the board. Neville 22, Tioga 7. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
All right, everybody, welcome back as it's 22-7. Tigers, Tioga, we're going to check this replay out. That was number 8, Jeremiah Caldwell, 70-yard touchdown run there. And the Tioga still has yet to gain a first down, but they do have a touchdown here. Little quick pitch as he makes a cut. He was really not really bottled up. It was just well blocked.
Yeah, Tigers kind of over pursued it, and he found the seam, and he was gone.
Yep. A rare defensive mistake for the Tigers, which that's the first points allowed by the Tiger defense in the last, I believe, like 10 quarters.
Yeah. The good thing is the Tigers are going to get the ball back here on offense with roughly 3 minutes and 10 seconds or so. They still got time to score here before half.
Tamarian Wade and Caleb Vaughn back deep to receive for Neville. This is Woolery to kick it, and they try the onside kick, which is recovered.
Looks like it's going
by the Tigers, but I think they're going to be offsides. Yeah. Or illegal procedure, I guess you would call this. They're going to back Tioga up.
Yeah, and Tioga's trying to steal a possession here before halftime. And we will see what they do here on the next attempt. I don't know. They kind of showed their hand, unfortunately jumped off sides, and we'll see if they choose to kick it deeper.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. I was looking at the end stats from last week. So Jay Traylor was there. So Vince, Jay's off the hook. Here's a line drive kick. It's going to be taken by one of the upbacks. That's Corey Hughes. He's around the 40. He's going to be forced out of bounds there. Around the, I think the 42-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Tigers will take over 1st and 10. Okay, so Neville had that's more like it. In the first half, Tioga had 1 yard of total offense, total after the it was all done. And they just added to that total with that 70-yard run. But it shouldn't be much when we get those halftime stats. Jay Traylor, I apologize. I clicked the wrong text. So, yeah, that's just the first strike. That's just the first strike
that's right.
Tonight. I'll have many more. All right, Jacob Robinson, the running back, as Anzalone drops back to throw. He's got time, dumps it across the middle. He was looking for Corey Hughes and just overthrew him a little bit.
Yeah, he was trying to hit the crossing route, it looked like, and it looked like the ball sailed on him a little high and maybe behind him. as you see the replay there.
Yeah.
Got to try to stick that ball in his belly and give it to him so he can get his foot in the ground and get up the field.
All right, Anzalone steps, quick throw. He's got Vaughn out in the flat. It's blocked up, and then he goes down. There's that turf monster again.
Yeah, that's the one Jason was talking about last week.
He was looking for him.
Yep.
Maybe Vince could find the turf monster
I know.
out there. I mean, he's yet to reveal himself.
I hope not.
But he got
Vaughn there.
Vaughn right there.
Looked like Vaughn was trying to,
make a cut.
and that turf can get a little slick on nights like not tonight, you know.
Gain of 4, 3rd down and 6. Another quick throw is bobbled and caught by Gibson as he was hit immediately, and a nice job of keeping his eye on the ball. That was one of those ones that could get intercepted.
Yep.
Gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 3, and the Tigers are going to set up to punt this football away. 2:38 to go in this first half, and the first punt of the last 3 games, I believe, for the Tigers.
And that's okay. We need to have this, repped. You got to be able to punt.
Well, they move into a different call. The Tigers have a different punt formation as this is snapped back. A nice punt from Pettis is going to be downed at around the 25-yard line of Tioga. And the Tigers are denied points for the first, or not really the first time, but again here this evening.
Yep. We're just not playing as crisp as we have the last couple of games. It's nothing that really Tioga has done to stop us offensively. Again, we've got 22 points on the board. And it's almost halftime, but you still feel like we should be. It should be 40 to 7 right now.
Yeah. All right, well, they slide Jeremiah Caldwell back in the backfield next to Sellers. They're going to motion a man across, and Sellers going to take it himself, and he is sandwiched at around the 25-yard line. And Fobbs White, D'Angelo Woods, Rudy Dozier.
It was a host of Tigers.
I think Jaden Webb as well in there. Has no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 now for Tioga. I don't know how many times Sellers is going to make that read.
I know.
Because every time he's done it, he's gotten split in 2.
Yeah. He may have a talk with the coaches at halftime.
All right, here's Tioga. They have a bunch receivers to the far sideline, one to the near. They're going to do that quick pitch. That was the same play that Caldwell scored on. This time he's going to lose a yard. 3rd down and 11, and it looks like Coach Collins' defense made some adjustments.
You can bet Coach Collins got him coached up over there. He doesn't like for a 70-yard run to be ripped off on his defense, that's for sure.
Actually a loss of 2, 3rd down and 12 for Tioga. And they're trying to milk every bit of clock. And I'm surprised the Tigers have all 3 timeouts. They haven't taken one yet. They might be saving them for the drive, but Tioga in no hurry. They're going to be under a minute when they have to snap this football. It looks like they might just keep going, let it run down, and then take a timeout. Trying to take all of this clock off. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Timeout, Tioga. So we'll take a timeout as well. A 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with the conclusion of this first half.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Timeout on the field here with 54 seconds remaining here in this first half. Tigers leading Tioga 22-7. And, Robert, we talked about it. This has been pretty much all Neville except for that big 70-yard touchdown run by Caldwell.
Yeah, again, offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
You know, defense has done a tremendous job of stopping them. Again, you said 70-yard run, but
other than that,
it's been pretty much a dominant performance so far.
All right, here's Sellers. Quick pitch, halfback pass. They've got a man. They had him open. The Tigers were fooled. Donald Turner was running behind the defense wide open, and Joshua Lloyd just underthrew that pass. But they definitely had the right play call right there.
Yeah, they had him open. The Tigers' aggressiveness right there, kind of played a factor and just didn't make a good throw. Underthrew the guy, and unfortunate break there for Tioga because they had a good play called.
All right, 4th and 12 now for Tioga. Christensen going to be standing around his 10-yard line to punt this one away. Jacob Robinson back around the 50 to receive this punt. Tigers come after it. This one is going to be caught by Jacob Robinson at the 45. He's got running room to the near sideline. He's at the 30. He's got a blocker in front. There's a flag. I'll check in with Vince and Robinson with a nice return. Vince,
it's going to be a block in the back. It's coming back. It was a good call.
Yeah, crack back.
And then there's some more flags on here, and we'll see if we can see that on this.
That's going to be on Coach Tannehill, I think.
Parker Alexander replay. There's 3 flags out there. As you see this, Jacob Robinson makes a nice move and has a lot of running room here. As we come here.
It was right there.
It was in the middle of the field.
Yeah, it was a crack back right there. You can see it.
There we go. Yeah.
A lot of laundry on the field here.
That didn't look, that was
that
middle of the field deal, but they're looking for it. That's what the officials are looking for it. So this is going to be an illegal block and then a unsportsmanlike or against the Tigers. So a nice run back by Jacob Robinson is negated. This ball is going to be placed back all the way across the 50, I think, to maybe the 49-yard line. That's the 49 of Neville. Anzalone back to throw. That's Tamarian Wade has got it. He makes a nice stiff arm at around the 45, and a flag comes in.
Yeah, it's going to be a horse collar.
A horse collar tackle there at the end, as that's a first down for the Tigers.
Guys, I think this is going to be an offensive face mask.
Do you think that's what he's going to throw? That's what I thought that he might have called, but that was a nice stiff arm. We will see.
No, it's a horse collar.
Okay, horse collar. All right. Horse collar against Tioga. And the clock's at 16 seconds, which I don't see how it got from 54 to 16, but 54 to 16 so fast.
Yeah, the clock has been running all night.
A little extra.
Yeah.
So 16 seconds here for the Tigers. And now we're going to take a timeout to Tioga, but we'll keep it here. And Vince, we've been talking about this clock. This clock has been running extra all night long.
On that situation, I'm with you guys. I wasn't really paying attention, but I don't know how 40 seconds came off the clock that fast.
In one play.
In one play.
And another 4 after he was down.
Yeah, and that's what's been happening is after the play's over, when the clock should stop, it's continuing to run, a 4 to 8, 10 seconds.
Yeah, and it was running during the extra points
Right.
and things of that nature. So there have been some issues with the clock over here.
Right, and it adds up now.
Yeah.
Right. Joked about it earlier, but we need those extra
seconds now. All right, 16 seconds remaining. The Tigers have the ball on the Tioga 21-yard line. Tigers have all 3 of their timeouts. Anzalone looking to throw. He's got Hanlon. No, he's going to go to Gibson
for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers. I saw Hanlon open up,
wide open too.
And then Gibson. They had that kind of stacked routes right there, and Gibson ran the post, and that's been a pretty good connection between Anzalone and Gibson.
Yeah, and Anzalone had both Gibson and Hanlon running wide open in the end zone. And, if you're Tioga, if you're a coach, you go, how do you let those guys get behind you? You got to know the situation. And but good job there by Anzalone finding the open receiver and making a good throw.
All right, they got Jacob Robinson in. He is the hold man there at the 10. That's how he got the call on the last one. Okay, we figured that out. Mystery solved. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. 29-7 Tigers with 9 ticks remaining. We're going to keep it here. We're going to try to catch up with Coach Tannehill at halftime. Vince Burke's going to be efforting that. Also, we have our latest edition of Tiger Beat coming up on the Go Family Health halftime show. Will Anders and crew are going to be tallying up all the scores from around the state on the Martinez Chiropractic in-game scoreboard. And all that and a whole lot more. We won't have Bingle Bells or the band at halftime, but we will have that on the Neville Tiger Network side. On the radio side, on Sunday 98.3, you will have Big Dave Robinson and his crew chiming in for their halftime scoreboard show. So no matter what, if you're watching it on video or listening to us on the radio, we got you covered with a lot of halftime entertainment and info. So stay tuned for that. All right. Here's Pettis ready to kick this football away. I wouldn't be surprised if the Tigers might do an onside right here. Try to get the ball back.
Try to get it back with 9 seconds.
After all that, but nope, he's going to kick it deep. That's going to be Jacorian Norris taking it around his own 6-yard line. He's got a little running room. He gets it out past the 30 to the 34-yard line. And that's going to be the last play of the first half. Your halftime score, Neville 29, Tioga 7. Let's see if I can find Vince. He has Coach Tannehill right down there in the middle of the field. Let's see if we can't get a camera on him. All right, there you go.
Yeah, we're here. Coach Tannehill kind of up and down first half right there. We got away with the win. With the touchdown there with a couple seconds. What happened there on that last drive?
Well, I just think we got a little more. We had to get onto them a little bit. We just dragging around in that last couple of drives, penalties. Just not moving fast enough. And we had a little talk there before between the series, and obviously it came out. Had a couple good runs there, and then we had a good pass right there. Great route by Jade, and Brooks put it right on the money.
All right, Coach, we had a couple clock issues in the first half. Did you notice that? But it didn't hurt us. We wind up scoring a touchdown right there. Is that something you need to pay attention to in the second half?
Probably so, Vince. Probably so.
Or let it run.
All right, thanks, Vince.
All right.
And Coach Tannehill for taking time out for us. As you see, the Tioga dance team getting ready for their performance. All right, if you're on the radio side, go ahead and break away for Dave Robinson and his crew for their halftime scoreboard show. We're going to keep it here for the Go Family Health halftime show. Your halftime score, Neville 29, Tioga 7. All right, we are back here in the Go Family Health halftime show. So what we are going to do is turn it over to the Neville Speech and Communications group, and this is this week's edition of Tiger Beat.
Neville Tigers. I'm 4-star international best thespian Brielle Mitchell.
And I'm 3-star grand thespian Sophia Bonin.
And you're tuned in to Tiger Beat.
Sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
Brought to you every Friday night during halftime.
Trust me, it's going to be great.
I think Neville has a good, solid sense of community and tradition that every school would benefit from. Whenever I was in high school, I had a lot of good English teachers who helped me along, and I would like to be a good English teacher for somebody else.
Journalism has kind of given me a different look on how Neville is. It's basically a different aspect to how the students are here. Journalism is basically a place for a bunch of people to come together and write things that are happening in the world or around the school and publish them so everyone can read them.
Hey Tigers, I hope y'all had a good fall break because I know our Neville football team did with their huge blowout against Brent High School with the final score being 55-0.
We're sure our Tigers will win in the game tonight against the Tioga Indians.
And I know our student section is showing their Tiger spirit. Good luck to our team!
Being the president has affected my football life by showing me to be a leader and just to be accountable for everybody around me, to just help them out, just to make sure everybody does the right thing on the field.
I am very confident in our season this year. We have been changing what we do, lifting weights, getting help from Coach Herndon to help build strength. So, yeah, and we got new players coming in, so, yeah, we're going to have a good season.
That's it for tonight's show. This has been Tiger Beat,
Sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
Welcome back here to the Go Family Health halftime show. Your score here at the halftime, it's Neville 29, the Tioga Indians 7. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching the Go Family Health halftime show right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
This is why I run.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers."
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved. We welcome you back here to Tummy Ingram Field in Ball, Louisiana. So we are here in the Go Family Health halftime show. Neville Tigers leading the Tioga Indians 29-7 here at halftime. We're going to go over some stats from the first half. We can pull that up here. As the Neville Tigers had 191 total yards the first half, 117 rushing, 74 through the air. The Tioga Indians 68 total yards, 55 on the ground, 13 through the air. Neville has one turnover to Tioga's none, 14 first downs, Tioga with one first down. Tigers have held the ball for 13 minutes and 3 seconds to Tioga Indians 9 minutes and 56 seconds. Tigers have run 30 total plays to Tioga's 16. Leaders for the Tigers right now, passing, it's Brooks Anzalone. He's 8 for 13, 74 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Rushing for the Tigers, Jalen Nichols, 11 attempts, 70 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jacob Robinson, 3 rushing attempts for 27 yards. Brooks Anzalone, 2 rushing attempts for 15 yards, and Bradley Henlon, 1 for 5 yards. For the Tioga Indians, Gabe Sellers 2 for 7 with 13 yards passing. Jeremiah Caldwell on the ground for the Indians. He's rushed 5 times for 62 yards. Sellers, he's rushed 3, and he has lost 7 total yards. Receiving for the Tigers, Jaden Gibson, he's 3 for 30 with a touchdown. Demarion Wade 1 for 18. Jalen Nichols 1 for 11. Bradley Hanlon 1 for 6. Corey Hughes 1 for 5. Caleb Vaughn 1 for 4. For the Tioga Indians, Jacorian Norris, he's 1 for 7 on the night. Chandler Pettis, he's 3 for 3 on extra points, 0 and 1 on field goals tonight. That had to do a little with the wind for the Tigers. Chandler Pettis had 1 punt tonight for 28 yards. Tioga's Hayden Chrisman, he's had 5 punts for 152 yards. He's averaged 30.4 yards a punt. Jacob Robinson with 2 punt returns tonight for 21 total yards. He's averaging 10.5. 1 got called back on a penalty. And then Caleb Vaughn, 1
kickoff return. 85 yards.
Yes. And a touchdown. Corey Hughes with the other one for 1 for 12. Ja'Cory Norris 2 for 43. And then Travis Adams 2 for 29. Scoring summary in the first half. Neville led off the scoring immediately on the Caleb Vaughn return for 81 yards. Pettis' extra point would be good. Tigers would get back on the board in the second quarter with 10:45 remaining in the second quarter. Jalen Nichols runs for 6 yards and the touchdown. Extra point was good by Chandler Pettis. Again, the Tigers score again with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Jalen Nichols again for 5 yards, and the 2-point conversion was good by Jacob Robinson. Tioga would answer back immediately with 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Jeremiah Caldwell, a 70-yard run for the Indians, and he took it to the house and made it 22-7. Then Tigers would score with 9 seconds before the half. Brooks Anzalone completed the pass to Jaden Gibson for 21 yards, and that's where we get our halftime score tonight, 29-7.
It's pretty much all Tigers except for that one play, and it's 29-7 is your halftime score. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the scores from around the area for you. So stay tuned for that right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
If you've been injured in an accident, You could be compensated in several different areas. You may have personal physical injuries. You may have financial injuries. You may have lost wages. These are all things that we can put our experience to work for to help you here at Parker Alexander.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nuke's, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nuke's Eatery.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
All right, we welcome you back here to Tummy Ingram Field in the Family Solutions broadcast booth here in Ball, Louisiana. Your halftime score, Neville 29, the Tioga Indians 7. Let's go over some halftime scores throughout the area and state. Leading off with the Ouachita Parish Lions, they're trailing West Monroe 17-14 at the half. Ruston, last I saw, was up 20-0 over the West Ouachita Chiefs. Pineville and Alexandria all knotted up at 7. The South Side is leading Acadiana 9-0. Catholic of Baton Rouge up on Woodlawn of Baton Rouge 10-7. Peabody up on Grant, a district game over there.
Actually, Grant, that score is updated. Grant over Peabody right now 30-20.
Grant over Peabody.
Yep.
Okay.
No, it changed. It was there. It's
changed.
That's at halftime. Yep.
Now we got Evangel.
There you go.
I changed it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, God. Evangel leads Minden 21-14. North DeSoto leads Huntington 32-6. St. Thomas More trails Turling Catholic 7-10. And then Lafayette Christian up on Westgate 21-6. Sterlington leads North Webster 35-7.
I really want to point out the way you spelled Sterlington is is wonderful. Just take it's Sterlington.
I don't know how to fix that one.
we didn't spell check this one.
I was rushing. Well, Union Parish and Richwood 7-6. The last I saw, that was at halftime. No score from the homecoming down on 165 with Bastrop and Wassman, or the one between Caldwell and Buckeye, but Gina trails Bunkie 18-14. Checking Class 2A scores, Mangum all up on Faraday. I think that score actually updated. It should be a little bit.
Let's see here.
It's 30-12 at halftime. No score on Vidalia General Trask. Oak Grove all over Madison Parish, 42-0. Newman up on Metairie Park.
Yeah, Country Day.
Yes, 14-0 at the half, and North Caddo up on Green Oaks 20-0. Homer leads Arcadia 14-6. OCS leads Cedar Creek 21-10, and no scores from the other 1A schools I got.
Yep.
But I got one, Calvary Baptist up on Darbone Woods 56-0. Manny over Jonesboro Hodge 48-0 at the half. Actually, no, Delta Charter leads Delhi now 22-14 at the half. Got Beekman over Ringgold 20-0. Mangum's now leading Faraday 50-12. They're still in the second quarter over there. So that's all scores throughout Northeast Louisiana and across the state.
Good job, Will Anders, on those scores. It takes a lot of stuff going on here in our Family Solutions broadcast booth underneath the tent here on the visitors' side.
It's a little chilly down
Toomey
here.
Ingram Field. Yeah, you know, I had kind of gotten hot and I had some shorts on, and then I changed into pants.
I might go grab my jacket.
Yeah, but it will be, as you see the Tigers coming back to warm up out onto the field. They're going to
They're going to kick
off to start the second half. And when they do that, the defense will be back onto the field, and you went through all those stats. It's pretty heavily favored to the Tigers, especially if you take that 70-yard rushing touchdown off the board. I think they're still under 100 total.
They'd have two, yeah, they would only negative 2 yards.
All right, and we welcome everybody back from on Sunny 98.3 on our radio broadcast. We are sitting here in the Go Family Health halftime report. Tigers, as you see from that shot from our good friend Sean Hollister, who has brought his wife down with us. They're on their way to Baton Rouge. Robert, you're going to Baton Rouge for the Ole Miss game. We're talking to a lot of people. I might be the only person in Monroe not going to Baton Rouge this week. I think, Mason's taking the old ACT, so
it's important.
It's got to get him on there. Yeah, he's going to be taking it twice because everybody at Neville's taking the ACT on Thursday. If you're a sophomores and above, so if you have a freshman, they're not going to school this Thursday, and they're out next Friday.
Yeah, nice. Short week
for the students there at Neville. But thanks to everybody that helps put together this Go Family Health halftime report. Mr. Jesse Beard, who has just done a wonderful job with the speech and communications class and their edition, this week's edition of Tiger Beat. Also, he helps out on the scoreboard and stuff. He's kind of tucking the buttons for us at home games. So a wonderful addition to the Neville staff. He has been. And we saw that the band, even though they're not going to be able to perform tonight, Marie Looney has gotten them. They won a couple of awards at a marching band competition down in Pineville, not too far from here last weekend. And congratulations to them. We'll talk to a few of the Tiger band members on this week's edition of Tiger Talk this Wednesday night at Melvin's Restaurant. Looking forward to that. So, and all of those deals you can hear right here on, you can watch it right here on the Neville Tiger Network, or you can hear it on Sunny 98.3. That's Wednesdays at 6:30. And you come join in the fun at Melvin's Restaurant. Get you a ribeye or a hamburger steak and talk a little Tiger football as these Tigers are about ready. We're about 30 seconds away from the old horn sounding here at this 20-minute halftime. And there was a very elaborate halftime performance by the Tioga band. They did a great job. They had a lot of moving parts out there as well. But, Robert, as we bring you back in this second half, what are we looking for the Tigers to do here?
Yeah, second half, offensively, I think we got to clean a few things up. Coach Tannehill alluded to that before halftime. Just cut out the mistakes.
Yeah.
You want to try to get up. The last two games, we've seen basically the JV playing in the second half. You'd like for them to continue getting reps. So this offense has got to come out, dominate the first drive, that they get the ball, go put points on the board, and defensively keep doing what we're doing. We've dominated up front, other than the long run that we gave up to give up points. But other than that, defensively, we've got to just stay the course. And, again, offensively, just clean up the few mistakes that we've had, the drive killers, the penalties, and few drop balls.
Drop balls, that's right. Just a little crisp. But it's what Coach Tannehill was talking about at Tiger Talk last week, was trying to stay focused in games that you are supposed to win.
Yeah.
And not supposed to win in a tight margin. You're supposed to win. Your expectations are greater here in this district, and trying to keep them focused. That they've been doing stuff at practice, trying to throw some new wrinkles in it at practice, make it a little bit more funner at practice, or more fun, if you will. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here in this second half. Everybody, and even Vince Burks was down there, was talking about it, and they added another minute 40 to the clock because Tioga is still in the end zone down there out of an already long halftime here.
And, Stewart, you got to commend these coaches for Neville, offensively and defensively. Coach Tannehill, obviously, for what they've done this year so far. Coming into this season, we knew it was going to be kind of a developmental season.
Yeah.
Kind of is what everybody was thinking. You've got 8 sophomores out there playing on a regular basis. Starting. And here we are. We're ranked number 3 in the power ratings.
Yeah, that's
looking
correct.
at possibly getting a bye in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
With a team that's got 8 sophomores, starting.
Yeah.
So you got to commend these coaches.
Time.
Yeah. I mean, they've done a heck of a job coaching these guys up and developing them. And you hope that in this game and the next game that you can continue to get better and even continue to get some of these younger guys reps.
Yeah, exactly.
And continue to develop them and the future is bright for this Tiger
the playoffs
team.
Does change. I mean, we are in the old quote-unquote 5A playoffs, a Division I non-select. And if you look all the way through there from 1 to 15, I mean, really from 1 to 20, there's some solid programs in there. There's only 28 get in. That's why the top 4 seeds have a bye. And that could, potentially give the Tigers 2 weeks off at the end of the season.
Right.
And that's what these coaches – that doesn't happen. That is a foreign deal. A foreign deal for this coaching staff. There's never been buys in any classification that I can remember.
Well, and you definitely don't want to be. You don't want to have
at
2
least
weeks
that
off.
Neville's been in,
right? And you don't want to have 2 weeks off. You want to play.
Exactly.
You get in a rhythm, especially offensively. You get in a rhythm, and then your first game back is going to be it's not going to be a normal first round playoff team. It's going to be good football team.
You come out in the second round. And play. If that were to happen, the Tigers would have that first playoff game at home.
Right.
No matter what. Okay, the Tigers have lined back up, and we are ready to get into our Williams Orthodontics second half. And you've seen the new commercial we had there at Williams Orthodontics, and I did write a really good little tagline here. Just like the Neville Tigers, the staff at Williams Orthodontics takes pride in finishing strong. Williams Orthodontics, where winning smiles are what drives us. Here's the kick. It's going to bounce at the 5 and go out of bounds. They got close to getting into the end zone, even into the win there with Chandler Pettis' kickoff. And it's going to come out to the 35, though, and that's where Tioga will start their first drive of the second half.
Yeah, Stewart. On that kick, you're trying to kick them into the pylon over here, into the corner, so you can allow your coverage team to kind of pin them back. And unfortunately, the returner let it bounce, and it bounced out just shy of the goal line there. Give the Tioga Indians starting this drive on the 35-yard line, and hopefully this defense can step up and get a stop here and get the ball back in our offense's hands.
All right, just underway here. No time has run off the clock yet in the third quarter. 29-7 Neville. Sellers in the shotgun. He's going to throw the football. He's got it. Actually, I thought it was going to be complete, but the short pass was dropped by Travis Adams, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, just tried to throw the quick hitch there and off play action to the inside receiver, and it looked like to me it kind of hit him in the shoulder pads and bounced straight down.
Yeah. Got on him a little quick.
Yep.
See if we can't get a couple of those. That's a good shot, a field shot there, probably, for that Tiger defense. You look at Crispin now that he's closer to us. That's a large young man there at left tackle. Another throw out into double coverage as Sellers was looking for Bradley Riccardi. He's well covered by Alan Price and Henry Cagle.
Yeah, good job covering the slant there. Henry Cagle came over from the safety position there to.
Yeah.
He didn't knock the ball out, but he was there to
break up
to deliver a big hit if needed.
3rd down and 10 now for Tioga. The ball is still at their own 35-yard line. They split 2 wide to either side. Going to move. That's Caldwell over. Looking deep. Throws it. Looking for number 1, and it's going to be incomplete. Nice job by Alan Price there on the coverage of Jacorian Norris down the near sideline. And looking there on the Parker Alexander replay, Jaden Webb just obliterated the right tackle for Tioga. It's now in slow motion. Was that the right tackle, or was that, I think that might have been a tight end.
May have been tight end.
That got in the way, but either way. All right, Hayden Chrisman set to punt it away from heels are on his own 20-yard line. The snap's back. The kick is away. This is his best one of the night. Fair catch called for by Jacob Robinson and made right at the 31-yard line, and the Tiger defense did its job, Robert. Now it's the Tigers' offense turn to get things moving here in the second half.
Yeah, and as we talked about it at halftime, you want to see them come out and start crisp. You know, make the throws, make the easy catches, move the chains. Don't have the big penalty that is a drive killer, and let's go down here and execute like we did right before halftime and put points on this board.
All right, the Tigers are going to have 2 receivers here to the near side. That's Hanlon and Vaughn. They motion Thomas Campbell back to the left side. Jaden Gibson over to the right side. This ball is handed off to Vaughn. He's around the end, and another what looks like to be a horse collar tackle there at the end of that play after, and I think he's hurt. That's Nichols is down on the turf after. Let's look at this replay because he was jerked down from behind, and that's something you don't want to see. A nice run. He got the first down here, and number 13, it was either a face mask or his jersey. That's Frank Mansfield. It's in there as they check on. We'll get Vince to check on Jaden Nichols.
Yeah, I'm right here, guys. It doesn't look good.
All right, there's a throw out to the right side. That's Thomas Campbell on the reception out to the 30. And let's, Vince, why don't you just check on it and report back to us instead of, we'll talk about that here in just a second. Nice throw and catch, gain of 7. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 as the training staff still down there talking with Jalen Nichols. Anzalone going to hand this to Mansfield. He's across the 50 out to around the 46-yard line. That's going to be another Sonic drive-in first down for the Tigers, and Tigers moving quick. There's the snap. Another handoff to Frank Mansfield. He's got running room. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Tigers. And I look back, and you see Ronald Wilhite with a pancake block around the 45-yard line. Mansfield comes in and scores quickly.
Yeah, good run there by Mansfield. He kind of picked his way through the Tioga defense and shot out like a cannon there into the secondary, and it was a foot race to the end zone there, and he won it, obviously.
Frank Mansfield is a fast man. He was extending there at the end of that play. 35-7 as we await the extra point from Chandler Pettis. Tigers move out of the swinging gate. Here's the snap from Rudy Dozier. It's back. The kick is up. And it's good. 36-7 now. 10:40 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this 30-second break right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
We welcome you back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth here at Toomey Ingram Field. The Tigers just tacked on 7 more points and extend their lead 36-7 over Tioga, and we're going to check in with Vince Burks right after this kickoff. Kick is going to be taken in by number 2. That's Travis Adams, and he's going to return it about 10 yards up to the 23-yard line. And Vince.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Just checking in on Jalen Nichols there. And, I think that's why they kind of outlawed that horse collar tackle.
Yeah.
He did go down with some sort of injury over there, and right now I don't think he's going to enter the game. With a 36-7 lead, he had a little discomfort right over there. I don't think it's worth putting him back in. So you may have seen his last carry of the night.
All right. Well, let's hope that young man that's injury is not a very serious one.
Right. He's a big part of our program.
A big part of our program. You're correct. All right. 10:36 to go. Here's Tioga from their own 23. Sellers looking to throw. He's going to step up and run. That's just what you were talking about in the first half as the pressure got beyond Sellers, and he's going to have a first down for Tioga.
Yeah, we just kind of we applied the pressure, but we ran right by him, and he was able to escape the pocket and come up with a big run there for a first down and move this Tioga offense close to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, 41 is where they placed the ball, and nice little run there from Sellers. He ran out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. 10:28 to go here in the third. Sellers is going to hand the ball off to number 8 again. He's wrapped up after a gain of about 3. That's Jeremiah Caldwell on the carry for the Indians. Be second down and 7 upcoming. But all eyes are focused on Jalen Nichols, who's still down there on the training table, and we just hope that young man's going to be okay.
Yeah, looks like they're checking out his knee down there. Hopefully, it's going to be okay.
Well, anytime you get pulled backwards like that, things can bend that shouldn't. Another handoff to Caldwell. He's fighting for yardage. He's going to be short of the 50 at the 49-yard line. Gain of about 5, and it'll be third down and 2 now for Tioga. All right, here is that third down play. Sellers, they've been in the shotgun all night.
Yep.
Haven't seen a snap under center. They split 2 wide, bring in a couple of tight ends here. And the hard count is going to get the Tigers. That was Jaden Webb. That's going to give Tioga a first down. They swap him out with number 62 coming back in there, Anzalone Perkins.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Even though it's 36-7, it's third and short. You got to train your mind to always act like it's a tied game.
Yeah.
You're going to get in that position, at some point, hopefully in the playoffs, and those are the ones you can't have happen.
All right, first and 10 now from the Neville 46-yard line. Sellers drops back to pass. He's looking deep, and nowhere near the football is number 10, Bradley Riccardi. It'll be second down and 10 for Tioga. And Brody Watley's helmet came off. They're going to replace him with number 38. That's Tremel Tolliver.
Yeah, Brody's he's on the sideline complaining, saying there's a little hands of the face going on over there. And your helmet doesn't just pop off, I can promise you.
All right, here's Sellers. He's going to hand it to Caldwell. He's going to have a couple, maybe just one, out to the 45. Third down and 9 now for Tioga.
Big play right here for the Neville defense. It's third and 9. You're up 36-7. You want to get a stop. Let's get the ball back and go score and hopefully start working in some of these other younger guys in this game.
All right, here's the third down play. Sellers back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. It's picked off. Fobbs White has it at the 45. He's at the 40, the 30, The 20, trying to get him down the field. He's still in bounds. Touchdown. They call it Tigers. They call it in the middle. Fobbs White with a 50-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Yeah, great job there by Fobbs. He smelt the screen out and made the play. And you know, it's about that time that we got a pick on defense, and then obviously we love scoring points on defense as well.
Well, as Fobbs, there he is with the football. He gets down there. There's a that's not a flag. I thought there was a flag, but John Michael picked up something yellow around there. All right, the Tigers swing out of the swinging gate. We're going to show you that replay when we come back from this break here. But Fobbs, he read that screen perfectly. Yeah. All right, here's the extra point attempt by Chandler Pettis. The snap is back. The kick is up, and it is good. 43-7 is your score. Tigers all over the Indians. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities, too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces, including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call, 547-3233, or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. And if you're watching us on the network, we're going to check out this replay here of that interception return. If we got it down there, Will? Here it is. You see Fobbs recognize the screen. Actually, that's a 55-yard return. And we're trying to find there at the end. Yeah,
it's 28.
That's 28. Robert Graves, that was just looking to celebrate, never looked back and saw the quarterback coming to break it up. Fobbs White gets into the end zone, and the Tigers have a defensive touchdown. This ball is going to get into the wind and be taken in by number 1, Jacorian Norris. Nice return out to about the 44-yard line for Tioga.
And Stewart, going back to the interception return right there, the Neville defensive back that was running with Fobbs White right there was celebrating with him.
Yeah.
And it's about creating good habits. And you do that in practice. You watch defenders, they get an interception and they go running back and everybody swarms up and you're celebrating. And that's what he was doing there. It was like he was in practice celebrating with Fobbs. Well, we hadn't completed the play yet, so good job. Thankfully, we got the ball in the end zone for a score there.
All right, here's the snap. Sellers rolls to his right, looking. He's rushed by Watley. And that ball is picked. Are they going to say he's in bounds?
No.
He didn't come up with it. All right, incomplete.
Hey, guys, on another note, didn't we? What was the score before that touchdown? Didn't the extra point go in?
It's supposed to be 43.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it went in, yes.
I took Mr. Wagner before he passed away, so I was just making sure my math was okay. He always gave my test last.
It's 40.
At least you're honest.
Right.
I'm with you.
So it should be 43-7. I don't know.
Well, on the scoreboard saying 42.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no. And our score, here comes the blitz from the Tigers, and Sellers just throws this one up and goes out of bounds. No chance of being caught. Sellers just running for his life over there. Now it's 3rd down and 10 for Tioga. Good job by Will Anders there. Our scores are automated on the scoreboard, so we're kind of at the mercy of the scoreboard operators. But I thought it went through. Maybe, I don't know if we have a replay of the extra point. I mean, it looked like it was good. Either way, 7:21 to go. Clock is stopped after the incompletion. Yeah, it was good. we just checked it out. So they just hadn't put it up there. And now we have a timeout on the field to Tioga. So we're going to take one, too. A 1-minute break. We'll be back with more Neville Tiger football right after this.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from and 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Tioga facing a 3rd down and 10 from their own 46. Tigers have been bringing a little pressure here in this last drive. This one is going to be taken around the left side and hammered. A 6 on a 6 right there as Henry Cagle lays out the running back there. That was Joshua Lloyd, but a first down is gained as that's all the way out to about the 35-yard line of Neville. So, Tioga with a little drive going here, Robert.
Yeah, they are. That was a good, successful reverse right there.
Yeah. They hand this one to Caldwell. Short gain, maybe of a yard. 2nd and 9 now for Tioga.
Yep. Other than that play there, that the reverse was a big play, and then the play in the first half, the long touchdown. That's been about all that Tioga has been able to muster up tonight against this Neville defense.
Still 6:17 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter. Neville leads 43-7. Sellers hands it off to Caldwell again. He's got a little bit more running room this time. Going to gain about 4 and bring up 3rd down and 5. Or maybe 3rd and 3, maybe a little more than 4. So, yeah, 3rd and 3 is how they're calling that. 3rd down and 3. All right, here's the 3rd down play. Caldwell beside Sellers. They going to drop the flag as the Tigers jump again. That's going to give Tioga another first down. Fobbs White had a.
I think that was Webb. He's pleading for the official to give it, to say that the offense got moved first, but that's his 2nd time coming across.
Yep. The junior defensive lineman. More and more playing time as this season has progressed. All right, another first down for Tioga. That ball is now around the 23, 24-yard line. Sellers dropping back to pass, looking for the end zone, and it's way out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that one got caught up in the wind.
Yep.
For sure. That went way out of the back, and looked like we had a little pressure on the quarterback. He was down after he threw it there.
The wind, the flag at this field is here in the north end zone.
And guys, that was that was Devin Bell on the play on the coverage right there. And this is his first game for the Tigers this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Richwood leads Union Parish 18-14 in the 4th. Wow. There's Caldwell. Makes a cut and touchdown saving tackle there by Henry Cagle as Caldwell sneaks it in, and that's going to be another first down for Tioga. They're almost inside the 10. It looks like the ball is spotted on the 11-yard line down there.
And, Stewart, this defense has been on the field this whole third quarter.
Yeah.
We got the interception return. And
the Tigers had one drive to score to open up that deal. And then that time, there's Rudy Dozier with a nice tackle as Caldwell was trying to slip again. He might have fallen forward for a yard. 2nd down and 9 here for Tioga.
And the reason I say that, I'm looking out there, you look at the defensive linemen, they got their hands on their hips. Yeah. They're breathing, and that's kind of what has led to this successful drive that Tioga has had. These guys are gassed. They've been out there 2 series in a row.
You're talking about these guys have been playing about 2 quarters over the last couple of weeks. So it's actually good
for them,
to be out there. All right, here's Sellers trying to quick pitch it out to Caldwell, and that pursuit is going to have him. Nice play there. I believe.
Looked like Elam coming
Marlon
in there.
Elam came in there. You're right, on the tackle. Not much of a gain. I'm trying to look at the down marker. I don't know if any. It should be 3rd down, and they might have given him a yard. 3rd down and 8 here upcoming for Tioga. West Monroe lead Ouachita 24-14 in the 3rd quarter. If you're trying to follow that game, another handoff to Caldwell, and he's trying to break free, but he just can't. The pressure got him around his legs. He's going to fall forward for a couple. And there's a 4th down play here. 4th and about 6 for Tioga. You were talking about the Neville defense, Robert, being a little winded, but this is when you try to catch something here and keep Tioga out of this end zone. We're just under 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tigers trying to keep it a 43-7 ball game. Sellers looking to pass, throws this one, and that was a miscommunication. It's going to fall incomplete, and the Tigers will take over on downs inside their own 10.
Yeah, good job. That way to hold strong. Again, they've been out there a long time and create a turnover on downs there. I believe they were inside they were in the red zone. Inside maybe the 15-yard line. So good stop there by the Neville defense. Allows this offense to come out, and we're going to have to operate being backed up, which is a good situation for this offense to be in. And looks like we got a few new guys coming in, or no? That's the starters.
Yep, we're still out there.
They're on the far end down there.
And the offense especially needs the reps this deep into a game, and this. I mean, that ball is probably placed, I don't know if I'm looking right here on the screen, around the 6-yard line. Going to hand the football off to, I believe that's Jacob Robinson in there. Not much doing on that play. He might have gotten a yard and be 2nd down and 9. No, John Michael Sampanera is in at quarterback. But you've got still the one skill and lines, and line is in there. All right, Sampanera turns, hands it off. Jacob Robinson has some room there on the left side. He's going to be close to 1st down yardage, might be a couple yards short. Gain of about 7 on that carry. Or maybe not. I mean, my depth percentage. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. So gained about 5. Tigers trying to get a 1st down, get out of this end zone. It's time. Sampanero pulls it down and has a reception. I think he found Mason Shelby out there in the far flat as Sampanero did the read option and rolls out. And that's, I think, Mason's first varsity catch.
Yeah.
All right. We got a flag thrown. That's going to be a false start against the Tigers. Sampanera trying to go quick after that 1st down play. And that's going to back us up 5. It'll be 1st down and 15 from around the 21-yard line of Neville. And it's good to see John Michael with these reps with the ones
Yep.
in there. You never know. You don't want anything to happen to your quarterback. As Sampanera looking to throw. He's being flushed from the pocket. He's going to be sacked. That time the pocket collapsed, and Sampanera normally can wiggle his way out of those situations, but he was looking for a little bit more than the play was going to give him.
Yeah.
He had his running back here in the flat, and he was looking a little deeper.
Yeah, he looked to the field side, and they had a couple of deep routes called, and Tioga did a good job of covering those.
Yeah.
And, by the time he got back to his third read, the pocket had collapsed, and they had gotten to him.
All right, now it's third down and a lot, about 20 or so as they try to set up the screen, and they do. They dump it off. I didn't catch the number. Was that Vaughn? No, that was number 20 for the Tigers. That's Jonathan Green. And that's going to be fourth down and long, or third down and long, because there was a penalty right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's third down and about 18, but that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. All right, 3 quarters complete. The Tigers lead the Indians 43-7. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with the final quarter of play here from Toomey Ingram Field. Stay with us.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Everybody, welcome back. As we probably got a nice shot in the huddle there. There we go. See Coach Birch talking to his offense. The Tigers, as we flip fields, they're finally back in front of us.
Yeah.
Which doesn't mean good, because that means they're behind the chains here. Ball's placed on the 19-yard line of Neville, and they've got to get to the 38. So third down and 19 here for the Tigers.
Yeah, we had the penalty and then the sack, and that backed us up. Got us off schedule here, and so third and long here with Sampanera in there. He has the ability to create plays.
Yeah, he does. He extends them.
That's right. We've watched him in JV, and then he's had some varsity reps here in the recent games.
All right, here's John Michael Sampanera from the shotgun. He rolls to his right, trying to get away from it, and look, that's a good job by him of not taking the sack and throwing the football away.
Better catch by Coach Tannehill.
Yeah. Coach Tannehill on the reception, but that's not going to get him any yardage as the rush was coming. I still don't know. I'm watching Sampanera. I don't know if you were watching the routes. What were we trying to do?
I was watching Sampanera also, and it looked like to me we had some deep routes called, obviously, because we got to try to get 19 yards for the first down, and the play just didn't develop.
The pursuit kind of chased him. Well, now Pettis standing at his own 4-yard line, awaiting the snap from Drew Jarrell. Snaps back there. He handles it, gets it away. It's going to be a low kick and a Neville bounce. It's going to get it back to the 50-yard line, and that's where Tioga will take it. So the Tigers have punted twice here against Tioga. And
good job by Pettis. He fielded the low punt. The low snap. Sorry, and did a good job of getting it off. He had a rush coming off the our side. And did a good job of getting it off. And
all right, Tiger defense back out there. You see you got Dakota Newton on this side. Vincent Butcher in. New safety is number 30. That's Julian Burns, the freshman. All right. Sellers looking to throw. It's lofted up, and that's going to be picked off. Cam Riley's got a pick. He makes a cut around the 30. He's got running room. He makes another cut. He's trying to outrun the Tioga offense, and he finally runs out of gas at the 30-yard line.
that monkey jumped on his back.
Yeah. Around the 30.
Hey, he did a great job. Great catch. Great return. He could smell the end zone, but his legs were not going to let him get there.
Vince, you had a good view of that one as that ball hung up there.
Oh, yeah, it was more like a bear. Go another step.
You can watch his legs. They got heavy, and
he's like, oh, there it is.
I'm good.
The last cut.
Yeah, y'all take it from here.
That was the dagger.
Yeah. But, hey, we talked about this in the keys of the game. We want to see the defense get some turnovers.
Yeah.
And they've done that tonight. And 2 big interception returns as well.
The new tight end in there, that's Brandon Baker. And then the freshman, that's Jakeem Reitzel with his first carry of the night. And he gets a couple up the middle and then is hit hard after a gain of about 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 here for the Tigers.
Good run by the freshman. He needs to get his pads down, protect himself.
All right. Another handoff to Reitzel again, trying to follow his blockers in there, and he's got positive yardage. Another couple of yards on that one. It'll be 3rd down. The down marker didn't move, but it looked like he got a couple of yards as they switch out. There's Lance Hurd getting a breather right there, and Tyler Brown replacing him at left tackle. 3rd down and 5 for Neville. 10:23 to go in this football game. It's time. Sampanero's going to dump it out. Is that? Yeah, that's 25. That's Vaughn, and he's going to have a 1st down, as that's going to move the chains. We saw that they scored a touchdown on that play last week, as he had the play action to Reitzel, and then Riley comes across the formation and he hits him out in the flat for a nice gain.
Yeah, we've seen Sampanera operate that play very well.
Yeah.
In the last couple of games, and that's kind of fits his skill set. On the move, and he's a very accurate thrower as well.
Tigers with the fresh set of downs. Sampanero looking for the end zone. Thought he had Hanlon across the middle, but just a little bit too much on it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Hanlon got held from my position or if the throw was just
that
a little
far,
out in front of him.
Yeah.
He was open, but the timing just didn't quite match up.
Yep. As we're standing in the stands, we forget that we have the replay.
I know,
down
the
there.
TV's right in front of us.
Below us.
I know.
They're doing a great job with these Parker Alexander replays here. All right. They hand this one to Reitzel, and he's going to be brought down for no gain as the rush got in there. Let's see, Jaden Owens now there at right tackle. You see some new tackles in there for the Tigers. And now Jonathan Green's going to swap out with Jakeem Reitzel. Actually lost a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd down and 11. And that ball is picked off by number 12, Corbin Zito. As Sampanero was looking for the little short pass, and Zito jumped that route and come up with the Tigers' first turnover of the ball game.
Yeah, they were trying to throw the wide receiver screen to Hanlon there, and the safety he sniffed it out and stepped right in front of the throw. Just got to be able to see that guy, and if they cover it, throw it at his feet or turn it into a run.
Yeah.
Sampanero's a good runner, so turn it into a run there and get what you can.
The Tiger defense back out there. A couple of new linebackers for the Tigers. That's Clarence Betts and Connor Vinson. Connor blocked the punt last week against Grant. All right, here's Sellers going to work. He's going to hand this football off, and nothing to it. That was that
Fobbs? That was Fobbs, White,
and Connor Vinson,
in
there on that one. As Coach Collins is definitely getting, like those D linemen, they're staying in there.
Yeah.
You know, to get, you
They need
still
to play.
got D'Angelo Woods and Fobbs White in there, Watley's in there still, Jaden Webb, that starting front four.
And you can have as many practice reps as you want, but true game reps are what these guys really need.
Tytron Hanley in there at corner for the Tigers. All right, Seller's going to roll to his right, and he's going to be brought down by Brody Watley. They're Brody and Brady. It throws me off. But Brody Watley with the tackle for loss right there, and that's going to bring it back. 3rd down and about 16 now for the Indians.
We'll see what the Indians have up their sleeve here.
So 3rd down and long. And the last time they had this, Sellers broke away a nice little run, and we're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They're going to hand this football off, and that's not going to happen this time, as I believe that was number 2 on the carry, Travis Adams. He's going to lose a couple, and the PA announcer at Tioga is not doing him any favors, as he said it was 4th down and forever. This is what he just said. Tough crowd over there in the press box at Toomey Ingram Field. Let's see. So this is going to be a deep punt for Hayden Chrisman. He's going to be in his own end zone, about a yard from the back line. Jacob Robinson standing around the 35-yard line, and this ball is going to bounce it around that 35-yard line. The Tigers finally break away from it, and the Indians will down it at the 44-yard line, and the Tigers will take over from there. So after the turnover, the Tiger defense stood its ground and actually pushed Tioga back a bit. And the Tiger offense is going to come back out there, and I'm sure there's going to be some new faces here as we approach 5:50 mark remaining in this football game. 43-7 is your score. Tigers, it's been in control since the get-go. You know, an 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown got this thing started, and it's been all Neville ever since. The only bright spot for Tioga was that 70-yard run by Caldwell. That's garnered them their only points of the night. There's a handoff to Frank Mansfield. He's going to get a couple. About 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Yeah, the band is cranked up over there.
They have.
Tioga.
The Tribe is what they call their student section over there. I was trying to know if they had a name for the band, as that throw is a little bit high, but I'm sure Tamarian Wade would have liked to have that one back.
Yeah, and that's 3 times tonight that we
that play.
The bubble screen, and it's an easy play, and he had green grass in front of him. If he catches that ball, and you'd like as a quarterback to maybe put a little better throw on him, but we got to make that play.
All right, 3rd down and 7. Eli Day in there at tight end. Sampanero looking to throw, and he's got his man. That's Isaac Jangina. That should be a 1st down, as that catch made on the near sideline. They're moving the chains, and it is a Sonic drive-in on North 18th Street, 1st down. Clock stopped. Nope, it's running. Still, there's a handoff. That's Jonathan Green up the middle. He's going to have a nice gain on 1st down, probably about 8 or 9. And it'll be 2nd down and 1 here for the Tigers.
And Stewart, going back to the play before that, the pass, Sampanera did a good job throwing the comeback route there right at the sticks and moving the chains there, and good catch by the Neville receiver.
All right, Sampanera has it. He's going to hand it to Green, but a tackle for loss made by number 64. That's Jaden Hager.
He kind of came through unblocked, it looked like.
Yep. So second down and 1. Turns into third down and 4. So the Tigers trying to wrap this one up. Now, I don't know if the Tigers had ever gone unscored upon in district play, but that wish came to an end tonight here with that 70-yard touchdown run as Jonathan Green takes that handoff. And, now we check with our stat guy, Will Enders, or our historical stat, Will Enders. He said we did it last year.
Yeah, we did it last year.
Okay, there you go.
He's on it.
There goes. You can't count that as a strike against me, Will. Okay. All right, fourth down upcoming, 4th and about 2 here. Tigers trying to keep this drive alive. They're going to hand the football off. That's Frank Mansfield, and I don't think he's got it. Needed 2, got 1, and the Tigers are going to turn it over on downs with 3:08 remaining in this football game. We got some new faces there on that offensive line, but you still want to see them be able to get a couple of yards. They had 2nd and 1 right there.
Yeah, you would have loved to have gotten that first down and gone and finished the drive and finished the game out. It looks like we're going to have all the backups in here on defense, and you want them to hold strong here for the next 3 minutes.
Yep. You see Devin Bell in there. Sellers from the shotgun. He's going to hand this football off, and I believe that's 21, Kenny Pontier. That's going to be a first down for Tioga. But it does surprise me that they're not. I mean, I know they're down 43-7, but they're not throwing the football here.
No, I think that they've had enough of the rush that Neville has, supplied them with tonight, and they're just kind of running plays to get this thing over with and
move on.
Move on. Yep.
Stewart, please don't give them any bright ideas. We never got to the 42 points, so
we didn't. 43-7, and here's another handoff as Ponchier's hit hard there, and Pickham. What was your prediction right here? It was pretty close.
I had 49-7.
49-7. You're looking for that. You're hoping for Pettis to miss an extra point, weren't you?
Yeah. I'm like 4th and 2. Come on, Frank Mansfield. We got to get that.
Move the chain. We did have a score update. It's at 38-14 West Monroe.
West Monroe's
over Washita.
in control of that one.
Oh, wow.
Is that Richwood? Richwood and Union Parish was another good one. 21-20 in favor of Union Parish as another run by Pontier.
How much time
gets it out to about the 40. And we're under a minute and a half to go in this one. Folks, stay tuned for our Martinez Chiropractic post-game report. We'll have stats from Jay Traylor, and we'll check in for some scores around the area, and Vince Burks will have Coach Tannehill to wrap this thing up for us. Clock's running, and now they start the 40-second clock. I mean, this might be the last play of the football game.
Yeah.
3rd down and 7. I don't think the Tigers would call timeout if they get here to get the football back. So here's Pontier again. Connor Vinson's got him wrapped up down short of the line to gain. And it's going to be 4th down, but under 40 seconds.
Yeah,
they don't have to snap the football here, and this might be the last play of the football game. Tigers are going to win this one 43-7. as we wait on these final ticks to come off the clock. Tigers move to 3-0 in district and 6-2 on the year. They got one more game next Friday night at Bill Ruppel Stadium and against Franklin Parish, who has unfortunately been part of the news cycle over the last couple of from last night. But, that's not for us to discuss here. But the Tigers going to win this one 43-7. Got Coach Tannehill over there with as they look to
he's on his way.
Go across. There we go. And Sean's right there. So we await our post-game interview with Coach. Let's toss it down to Vince. Right now he's got Coach Tannehill. No, he doesn't. He's got to go. He's got to go shake a few more hands. But we are into the Martinez Chiropractic post-game show, and Robert, another dominant performance from the Tigers.
Yeah, great win. District win on the road. 43-7 being the final, and a few things we got to clean up.
Yeah.
All of things that we can control, which is a good thing. And then got a couple of people banged up a little bit. Hopefully, Jalen Nichols is going to be okay, and you get to work next week for Franklin Parish and finish this season, this regular season up, and the district up, and hopefully come out with a victory.
And let the playoffs kind of fall where they.
That's right.
Where they fall. The Tigers in good position, as we mentioned earlier, sitting at number 3 right now. See how things change. Ouachita looks like they were going to lose against West Monroe, but we'll see how that works out. You got Ruston there at the end. Ruston and West Monroe playing at the end of their district schedule coming up as well. But that doesn't take away from, Franklin Parish, who will be coming to Bill Ruppel next Friday night. So we're still waiting on Coach Tannehill as he's making his way over to Vince Burks. But you do see the Neville Tiger Band playing the alma mater. But right now, let's go down to Vince and Coach Tannehill for some post-game comments.
Okay, guys, we're you got two Neville Tigers here. We don't know what kind of. 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And as they finish up the alma mater, let's go back down to Vince and Coach Jeff Tannehill.
All right, Coach. That win put us at 6-2 on the season. Moving into your last home regular season game versus Franklin Parish. Anything stand out tonight about this win?
That's the best part about it. We got to clean up some things. I don't think we're near as clean as we've been being in the last couple of weeks, but it's just, when a game gets ahead, we get ahead like this, our mind gets to wondering some. But it's just something we got to get a little better at, and we're going to try to work that out this week before Franklin Parish comes to town.
With this win, it's probably just a spot in the top 4. With those 2 weeks off,
we're just going to try to get better every week. I mean, every day is something we got to get better at, and we got to clean some stuff up. And I think we can be a really good football team come playoff time. But right now, we still got to clean some stuff up and get back where we were about this time last week.
All right, thanks, Vince and Coach Tannehill for that. Jay Traylor, thank you for hammering these stats out from the house. And we hope that you and your family are recovering nicely there. They're probably not as windblown as we are up here at the top of this deal.
Yeah.
I know. Final stats from tonight. Neville leads in total offense, 306 to 142. The Tigers were 13 of 22 through the air for 110 yards. Tioga was 4 of 18 for 13. On the ground, rushing, the Tigers had 31 attempts for 196 yards. Tioga, 26 attempts for 129, but one of those attempts went for 70.
Yeah.
So it helped out the total right there. Turnovers, the Tigers had a interception. They threw an interception, and Tioga had an interception, two interceptions. One was returned for a touchdown there by Fobbs White. let's see, leaders for Neville, Brooks Anlone, 9 of 14, 78 yards and a touchdown. John Michael Sampanera was 4 of 8, and Brooks Anslone did have that one interception. John Michael Sampanera, 4 of 8 for 32, and that one pick. Jalen Nichols leads all rushers, 12 carries for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. Franks Mansfield had 4 carries for 54 and a touchdown. Jaden Gibson was your leading receiver, 3 catches for 30 yards and a touchdown. Fobbs White had a good night. The whole Tiger defensive line were all over the place. So thanks, Jay Traylor, for knocking those stats out for us. We look forward to seeing you next week at Franklin Parish. Robert, some final thoughts.
Yeah, great win. Again, district win on the road. Got to come back next week, clean up the things that we can clean up, and we've got to start preparing ourselves to get ready for the playoffs. We're not going to overlook Franklin Parish by any means.
Yeah.
They're probably the best team other than what we believe is Neville in this district. So we've got to come ready to play next week, but then start cleaning things up and get ready for the playoffs.
Well, definitely so. It's about that time to start talking about it. Folks, don't forget Tiger Talk this Wednesday night at 6:30 at Melvin's Restaurant. Hopefully you can join us. Also, real quick, we'll go through this Martinez Chiropractic scoreboard, some final scores from around the area. Will Anders.
All right, sorry, my mic was off. West Monroe leads Ouachita Parish 38-14. Ruston leads West Ouachita 14-0. Alexandria beats Pineville 35-7. Southside over Acadiana 22-7. Catholic over Woodlawn and Baton Rouge 24-13. Grant over Peabody 44-20. Evangel Christian up on Minden 49-14. Huntington down to North DeSoto 48-6. St. Thomas More up on Turlings Catholic 35-10. Lafayette Christian defeats Westgate 35-6. Sterlington up on North Webster 41-7. Union Parish 21. They get the win over Richwood 21-20. 12-0 over there on 165 Wassman Bastrop. 19-0 Caldwell Parish. Gina, it's actually 34-32. Gina in the lead on that game. Class 2A, Mangum up on Faraday 50-12. General Trask leading Vidalia 55-22. Oak Grove up on Madison Parish 49-6. Newman leading Metairie Park 24-14. North Caddo up on Green Oaks 32-0. Homer leads Arcadia 21-6. OCS 34-10 over Cedar Creek. Delhi Charter all over Block 54-0. Delta Charter 38-32 over Delhi. And Sicily Island leads Tensall Parish 28-6.
Thank you, Will Anders. All right. It's been a great night here on the reservation. The Tigers come out with a win, 43-7. Thanks to Justin back in the Sunday 98 studios for helping us out. Garrett and Brian on the cameras here in the stands. Sean Hollister on our field cam. Jackson Spangler helping us out down in the broadcast booth. And Will Anders doing what he does. Vince Burks, thanks for stepping in on the sideline report. And for Vince and Robert Lane, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night from Tioga. We'll be back on the air Wednesday with Tiger Talk. We'll see you then.